Welcome, everyone, to episode 15 of Severed Strings Set Fire to the Rain. Last time, Felix wanted pizza. What will happen today?
Pepperoni.
I legitimately considered just saying, last time,
Pepperoni.
Both good options. I still am gonna fondly call that Felix. That totally wasn't Felix. Fakelix.
Pepperoni.
So I have a question for everyone. Are you guys alerting the people at Star Road? I feel like I'm just asking this and it's a no-brainer question.
Of course we are.
Yeah, okay.
What? No. Why would we ever do that? Yes!
Why would we tell them
Okay.
that doom stands are coming to blow up the building?
Yeah,
Because it
alright.
might have already happened.
It might have. Well, the initial thing that Rachel would be doing, I believe last time she was waiting for Felix to finish the conversation, so during that whole thing she'd probably be texting them to make sure they're okay.
I see. Let's see. Who would respond?
Not Abishai. Abishai's with Rachel.
Carlos.
Alright. There's a phone at the reception desk, probably. Yeah.
Your
His
stand is
stand is a
literally a
phone.
phone, but yes.
You can't call his stand.
He has a cell phone.
He doesn't, actually.
Oh my lord. Then he has a computer.
yeah. Carlos has
Call him over
traits of
Skype.
he does not have a cell phone, and his stand cannot be called. It's very inconvenient. Anyway.
Why is he a
Hello?
receptionist? Carlos?
Hi.
Hi. Is everything okay over there?
Oh, yes, it's all fine.
Good. This is a heads up. The building might be under attack by Mr. Sandman and Red Skies at any moment.
Oh,
Please make sure people get to a safe place and evacuate any children.
all right.
This is no joke.
All right. What should we do about the people downstairs?
Evacuate them too,
Okay, good to know.
including the helmet.
How are we going to transport that?
Just push the bike.
All right, we'll try that.
I know there's stairs. Abby's strong. She can probably help whenever we get there.
Yes, that's a good idea.
We're on our way.
All right. The train pulls in.
Star back.
I have
Uh-huh.
What?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the gold chart.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Show.
Oh my god.
The lad! That is a lad!
Duncan did this in fucking one night. Jesus Christ.
Look at him.
Also, I've preemptively given everyone the crocodile rocks.
Nice.
Crocodile
Thank you.
Because Star Road is a daycare, but we don't have children tokens, I'm going to say that a certain number of Star Road workers are taking children this way, away from this place.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Though, luckily, it is very early in the morning, so
Alright.
there would probably only be, maybe 5.
I just wanted to look at the sky as Ozzy jumps down.
Yeah, you look at the sky. It's dark, obviously. There's a tinge of red.
Okay, you folks. If you want to look into the ground floor,
He just, puts 2 fingers in his mouth and, whistles really hard
Hey! Quick way out! Over here!
to the, Star Road workers.
Yeah, I will just group them up. And put them in the train.
Nice.
Carlos
Ozzy is-
walks up. There's still, I believe, 2 of them getting Mr. Sky out.
Mm,
You guys came here very quickly.
I'll go see if
Yeah.
I can help. We'll just go head in with
Of course.
the rest of the crux.
The squad.
Yeah, let's go get this done.
Alright. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ozzy tips his hat and jumps back into the train.
Oh. Let me go back here.
Oh,
There's a
them!
new Franklin. Yes.
Hey.
Katie was kind enough to do it.
I love that.
And there is a straight heart on Franklin's back.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh, just in the nick of time.
I heard there was a bike giving some people trouble.
Yes. Down there of a hangar left.
Thank you. Head down this way.
Ezra's just grabbing up all the important documents that he can find that could possibly be burnt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Westley, before we keep going,
Yep.
Ozzy's gonna hop on the train and take everybody to the furthest station from where there's any fighting going on, and just tell them to hold out there.
Makes sense. Okay.
Because at this point, we don't know if the yogurt thing's blown over well, correct?
No, you do not. In fact,
Yeah.
it is currently blowing over.
So here, how about this? Ozzy is gonna take them to Europe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Take them to a shelter in a hostel and say,
Wait here. I will come back when this is all blown over.
I did not remember that you could just do that.
yeah, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
where, it's any train going through a tunnel anywhere.
Crazy Tree Wild.
I was waiting for you to take him to the Halloween episode location and just
I-
stay here.
I would if fucking Kai Kai Katan and yogurt aren't so widespread.
True.
Bard is going to stick with Franklin.
Okay.
Wow, I wonder why.
Yeah, wonder fucking why.
Scary.
This is my user, don't touch my user.
Mr. Sandman, please go away. Hi everybody, Dream on Waves. Hi Mr. Mercury.
Hello, Dreamon.
We should enter in as well, Grace.
Bonk. Yeah, sure.
And let's be careful this time. It'd be unfortunate to die a second time.
You better damn well not die a second time. This time I'm going with you, bitch.
I wouldn't have it any other way, my dear.
Hey, Grace and or specifically Grace, actually. Can you roll me brains?
Sure, I can do that.
I don't know, you feel weird.
I feel weird.
Yeah, it's like there's this thing on your back, kinda.
And it's not Crocodile Rock?
No, it's not Crocodile Rock.
Hey, reception guy, is there something on my back?
Carlos looks. No.
That's strange. She, like, kind of rubs a hand back there. Don't feel anything?
No.
Just gonna look back out. Do I see anything back outside?
There's a cat.
Huh.
Hey,
Why is he
Al.
there?
Why is he there?
I love him.
It's
Is
foreboding.
that Al?
Hello.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Oh. By the way, the train has not left yet. It's about to.
Gotcha.
Al looks and says, I'm letting you know something before Al looks over at the train, leave.
Hmm.
You know, places to go, all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Carlos
gosh.
goes, oh, look, kitty. Okay, wait, this isn't the time. This isn't the time.
Grace is just gonna chuckle and watch as Carlos does this, just like... No, go on, pet him, go for it. I'm sure he'd love it.
Carlos pets Al. Al's like, this is acceptable.
What is it, Al? What's going on?
Well, it's because you're going into a situation like this. Here, walk and talk. Okay.
Sure.
It's about death.
Great.
Sometimes, some days, you will just get a feeling. A feeling that you need to be somewhere. Al looks you in the eyes. It is imperative that if you feel that way, you get there.
I see.
It's the same reason why I was found in a rich man's house, which is not normally where I would be, but I felt I had to be there.
So the cycle can continue.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to know where this place is if this ever happens?
It will tell you. It'll be a feeling. It'll kind of be
Not
I
like a
feel-
feeling on the back of your, like, back or anything, right? She, like, scratches back around back there?
No, it'll be a...
What the fuck is that, then? Alright.
It will be a, I feel like I need to walk in this direction, and then eventually you will feel like that's correct.
Man, I love Fate stuff. Totally love
Yes.
Fate stuff. That's really fun.
Yes, its locations are quite interesting. We still don't exactly know how it chooses things.
It's a little nicer, I guess, knowing when you're gonna die, at least.
Yes, I find comfort in it. But
Yeah.
it's imperative that you don't die until you get there.
Why is that?
We don't know. It hasn't happened before. And we'd like to keep it that way.
Gotcha. Well, she takes one of her hands and does like a hefty thumbs up and looks towards him and just winks like, you can bet your ass I'm not gonna be the one to fuck it up, alright?
Good.
Not at all.
Have fun on your
Well-
trip. I think that's going to, last time I checked, that's a train to Europe.
Ah, lovely. I haven't been there in quite a while. See you in a few years.
Yeah, have fun, dying, I guess?
Al hops onto the train.
You too.
Weird. This is getting stranger every day, but you know what? I'm kind of here for it.
Fucking love it.
With any luck, it hasn't happened yet, so we don't have to worry about it too much, eh, Joe?
I don't think so. Should be
Yeah.
alright.
Got each other's backs.
Of course.
She pushes up in the door to Star Road.
Besides, I'm kind of attached to yours.
Well, don't get too attached, because I'm attached to you as well, and if we try and do anything weird, we're gonna snap back together like string cheese.
String cheese?
Yeah.
String
I
cheese.
miss-
No,
Jeez.
You know, string cheese. It's Grace, I don't think before I say things, Desire, don't worry about it.
I love her.
You're just like, I miss string cheese.
Alright, question. Who is going upstairs?
I'm going upstairs.
Yes.
Is it everyone?
I think so. Oh, before they go up, I wanted to make a prediction.
Ah, of course!
There's a TV monitor right here on the desk for like management and stuff, and I just imagine it like swivels around, and Jamina's just like, "Mr. Mercury,
Yes.
I think something's gonna happen, but I have a weird feeling." Dreamon's gonna try and predict what's gonna happen here.
Okay. How vague are Dreamon's predictions again? I forget.
They're exact.
Alright.
They're just one of many possible futures.
Alright. Anyone who sees it sees it's the sky. There's ash in the sky, and it's a form that you all, well, most people here recognize. It's Red Skies. And she's flying away. Alone.
Oh.
Hmm.
And because there was a low roll. The rest of it in frame is also Sandman, and he doesn't look angry. He looks apologetic. And that's it.
Do I know when this is from?
Tonight.
Yeah, I don't look very happy. I don't know what's going on, but be careful.
I believe we will.
Mid-Mercury.
Yes.
Gotta go with you.
All right. Mercury's going to tap the Roomba, and the Roomba's just going to float behind him.
Hold on, no. You tap the Roomba. Snort.
Hello.
Heartbreak Wonderland lets out a puff of steam
Hello.
and holds out a single closed hand.
Am I supposed to take something from it?
Snort.
I'm going to assume that's correct. Mercury straightens his glove and holds out his hand.
And Heartbreak drops 3 months lens into Mercury's hand.
Oh. Hello again. Mercury puts it in, like, his inside coat pocket.
And Heartbreak bows and disappears.
Could I still take the Roomba?
Probably not.
Alright.
I think after
Roomba has
tonight
joined
there's
the
going to
party.
be a lot of floors that need cleaning up, so might as well.
I think we should leave it in a safe place.
It's not for cleaning.
So, Vard, as we're getting, going, anything that you want to elaborate on beforehand that might help?
It's basically all that I have already said. Their fire burns anything, and only that thing.
Mhm.
So what we're hearing is don't get targeted.
Don't get targeted, but if there's fire that isn't targeting you, you should be fine to just walk through it, though I don't exactly recommend it. You can.
Is there a way to tell the difference between actual fire and this fake fire?
Not at all.
Lovely.
Great.
Well, not from sight, actually. It doesn't feel hot unless it's targeting you.
Can it have more than one target?
I'm unsure about that.
For example, could they say, burn all people, and then all of us are at risk?
I would not discount that possibility.
Considering I'm more plant-based these days, I'm rather concerned.
If you're not scared, just stay inside my head.
That wouldn't accomplish anything, my dear. Fears are meant to be faced. We did it before, we'll do it again.
Grace smiles, just casually being like, poking at his, if she tells him to be a bitch, he'll do the opposite thing.
Carlos clasps his hands. Oh, that's so romantic.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Go. Let's be off.
Upstairs.
The stairs. A lot of that happened at the same time.
Oh, him. Oh my god.
Yeah, Eli's here.
Hi, Eli.
Eli seems to be going and looking in a room. Hello? Okay, good. Hello, anyone? Okay, good.
We march by.
Oh, hi.
Good day,
Alright.
Eli. This was a while ago when I was going back to the holding cells.
Alright. They have not gotten far with taking.
Oh dear.
With no light.
Goldie's been sprinting the whole way. Unlocking this. and going in, having Croc Rock hold it open. As the rest of the ranks spring into action. These two aren't stand users, are they?
They do not react.
Yeah, they're just gonna basically feel the bike lift up off the floor and start basically just newming towards the exit.
Alright. And as people see something, as flames erupt from the side of the hallway.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a big line.
I think we got here just in time.
Yeah, you don't say.
Step. 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 Someone comes through the door.
Oh.
And another form floats out.
Oh, the arms. Fuck, man.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Another new Sandman.
Oh, fuck
I
that
love
eye.
that.
Oh, that eye. Oh, mm.
Well, look lively, my dear. It appears it's time to go to work.
Shit.
Okay, everyone. On your games.
Renegade.
Okay. Secondary action, not Act 3. We're pulling out Act 2.
Aw, you don't want to put Act 3 right next to Sandman?
No, thank you.
Dear Lord.
I'm gonna start with a plots point.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna plots point something in from Eli. My first thought was a car, honestly. Should I just go car?
Do it! Start with a car!
Sure, we're plots pointing in Renegade's got a little mini car. Which is really a real car.
Eli tosses you. It's a car there. Hey, there you go.
Let's point on Rachel.
Oh boy.
On the way up, Rachel injected that car with steroids. Get a buff car.
Ah, yes. This plan.
Buff car. I was gonna say, I was worried that the car couldn't hit stands, but you fixed that for
I
me.
put a stand effect in it. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna launch the car.
All right. Here, Eli can help. Eli's gonna like pull it back too.
Thank you. No problem. The aim in this is to literally just push them back through the fire so we can get into the bigger room.
Yep. As the car goes, and Eli snaps his fingers, and it grows to be bigger, to be an actual car, and it goes, and Sandman punches it.
Steroid car.
Oh.
Oh,
I did
buddy.
not roll well.
And it falls to the ground. Crushed.
The force doesn't even do
pancake.
anything. Damn.
Sandman looks over.
Long time no see. Did you do something with your hair?
Nailed it.
And Mr. Sandman is going to hold his turn as he just looks back at red skies.
Oh, God. Right. That does not bode well.
I think we should get out of this hallway. Now?
Get out of the Star Road hallway now.
Going to enter
Get out of the
bloodline.
fire hazard. Now. How about that?
How many
Let's
syllables?
see here.
Tried it.
Sebastian here. Alright, partner, we're gonna need to get these people going, so not attacking for a bit. Ah, but I really wanted to. You know, Sebastian's going to pull out some vials from around his waist and toss them back, above, forward, etc., and create some little bloody platforms for people to
Okay.
get some mobility. Here's a good question. How many of these could I make right now if I were to spend a resolve to get an extra action as well?
I'd say like 4. Alright. Squishy.
Haha. Rachel's immediately going to grab Albie and pull her into this door.
You activate a villainous action?
Oh, no.
Oh, I do!
Oh no!
Yep.
Me!
villain section. You're not allowed to leave the hallway.
Well, fuck you! What is it?
Bring me a dream!
No! No! Don't you dare! Don't you
As
dare!
Mr. Sandman
Don't you dare!
punches the ground and goes through the ceiling!
Oh, he's coming down.
And then lands!
Abby, up! She's gonna yell, and I'm gonna try and make a hard light Haman barrier above me.
Alright.
Fuck. Was the trigger for that going to a different room?
The trigger from that was, leaving his sight line.
Fuck.
Could be considered as hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same
basically.
villainous action.
Yep.
It's the
always
same
the
one.
same
Always the
damn it!
same.
Okay.
Mr. Sandman is always the same.
Mr. Sandman, please go away. Fuck.
Yes,
I
Tally,
would like
your
to,
villainous actions come back to bite you.
I would like to plot's point that I also gave Abishai an
There's a
instance
little
of Croc Rock
Croc
while I was
Rock here
present there.
somewhere that these two have.
Alright.
And this should trigger one of Abby's traits.
Ooh, alright.
Abby's protective over things. This trait becomes a +2 if that thing is specifically Rachel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Hard Light Haman is a special technique. Can I use the Croc Rock?
I'd allow that.
Jump into her her solar panels and just like shock them so she gets more of a
Yeah.
Haman charge.
Overcharge.
Overcharge. Hell yeah.
Your solar panels become like flash bulbs.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I can inject the barrier like I did in the last episode with a binding solution, which increases the crystalline structure of minerals.
Tally,
Yes, Duncan?
inject it with glue.
No, that's not a drug.
Glue isn't a
We
drug.
talked about this. Glue's not a drug, but I can
It
do...
is to some people.
People can huff it. They get a high from it.
Glue is the gray area. I'm gonna still do the binding solution
Yeah, that makes sense.
for crystalline
Binding
crystalline
device.
I'm
structures,
rubber, and you're glue.
and that would add another +3.
It was a minimum 14, so
Yeah.
Rachel, you see Sandman's fist come down, and it stops right before you. As he bounces back a bit and just stares.
Okay, I can't hold this for long. I don't know where he is. Get behind me. And Rachel's gonna step back here. And stay on fucking sidelines. And Abby's gonna stand here. She is going to, with a plot's point, take a small knife out of her pockets. And she is going to cut the string holding her skirt up. And let it drop to the floor. And as she slices, let the solar panels scatter across the floor in front of her. I'm gonna set a secret action.
Okay. Does her entire skirt just fall down?
Yeah, she's just got like
This
like,
is
without
a
underneath or
pants off
something.
type of fight.
Pants off fight.
Hey, you've activated a trait of Sandman's.
I have?
Technically, it's a flaw. Sandman like covers his eyes.
That
I
is
fucking love it.
magical.
Did I actually?
Is Sandman modest?
you
Is he mad?
you activated a flaw that I was like, this is probably never gonna come up. But if it does, it's gonna be really funny.
Abby is going to stand there and hold up Hard Light Haman. Basically,
Okay.
blocking the door.
Shields and panties.
She's got pants, fucker. Anyway. Wait, alone holds its hands up. You've made a mistake coming in here. This place is highly defended, Rachel says towards Mr. Sandman. Please leave, or we will use necessary force. As all of the stars along the hallway start to spin. Every single fucking one.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna lace this entire hallway with spinning saw blade stars. If Sandman makes
Oh.
the wrong move, he will be sliced in half. And Ezra is going to... Oh, shit. Ezra's in sightlines too. I have to stay here.
It's
Oh,
fucking
you
chess.
bitch.
We're
It
playing
is fucking
chess.
chess. You bitch.
What a place to not have an open floor plan.
He'll just summon his stand.
Alright, dear, shall I wrap you up?
Yeah, I'd like protection against this hell.
Okay, Jonah's going to do the thing where he wraps Grace in the rose armor.
That's the thing. Do you remember the last time that happened, Jonah?
Do you want to lose another arm, Jonah?
Do you remember the last time that you engaged him?
I'm a bit stronger than that, I'd say.
How about this? Do you see these very nicely placed platforms here that Seb made?
Yes.
Why don't we do a little bit of a go after the one that doesn't have a protector anymore, huh?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Let the others deal with Sandman. We have a rematch with Red Skies.
Oh yeah, I'm dealing with Sandman great right here. Real great, dude.
Hobby, no idea what the fuck is going on.
leap, and while in the air, just a slam down punch into fucking Red Skies' skull.
Red skies. Red skies at the fucking plant fucking. Which works.
Fucking plant fucking.
The winds of suns, before you even get to her, fling you and Grace over her through the fire. It doesn't hurt. Thank God. But you do land on the ground behind it, which does deal 3 damage.
Can Grace do a somersault and just land on her feet and look cool?
And now there are 3 suns around you.
All 3 of them?
Yep.
Fair enough, but fuck.
Fucking plant fucking.
I love that she
Red
has
skies,
to
that's
say
funny.
her own. It's very funny.
Looks like someone bears a grudge.
Oh, you fucking think.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. A grudge for what?
Yeah, seriously. What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't do shit.
I mean, we fought before, but look at the bright side, Red Skies. I'm the one who's dead. Ish.
Don't tempt her to do it again.
Red skies flies through the hole in the ceiling.
No, no.
Damn it.
Mm.
And from above, you hear, "Punch the fucking blue bitch!"
Oh.
Whatever you say.
Oh my god!
Oh, I love Sandman.
Sandman's
Oh.
precious.
Sandman still closing his eyes. He jumps forward. He's gonna try and punch Abby.
Without opening his eyes?
Yep.
Abby already has Hardlight Haman, so I'm just gonna try and block.
All right.
Exploding dice!
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
He, still closing his eyes, goes in for the punch, and part of your Haman barrier breaks.
Son of a bitch.
Unfortunately, he misses because his eyes were closed.
Abby,
Barrier
I don't...
broken.
I don't-
Sandman. Onto the
He
side.
backs up, and he's like, "Did I get?" He kind of opens his eyes, squinting, and it's like, "Oh, you still have pants on." Oh.
Rachel thinks for a moment about asking Abby to take off her pants, and then thinks against it.
Pants off, fight, come on
Pants
everybody.
off, fight!
You could
It's
ask.
not weird if everyone's doing it.
I was going to say you could ask Renegade.
Everyone in the hallway just takes off their pants.
Most people hear, "Fucking do it again,"
Oh.
and Sandman
Oh.
spends a resolve
Okay.
to take another action.
Oh, I'm.
Abby.
Oh, okay. Okay. So her barrier is shattered. All right. Point me at him. And then Rachel just goes there and sends a star in a pattern in order to direct her to where Sandman is.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna use the star as a targeting reticle, and she's just gonna keep the star hovering above his head.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I'll allow her to target Sandman with little to no penalty.
Using that, Abby is going to see where the star is, jump up. She's actually going to turn her back on Sandman for a second, jump up backwards, and use Haman channeled into the point of her heel to bring her foot down backwards on his head.
Ooh, okay.
It's gonna have terrible consequences if she gets hit.
Yep, but I don't have a barrier, so...
I'm gonna spend a plot point, a hype man, on Abby. Abby, listen! He's gonna swing at you with the right, so make sure you come with a little bit more on the left side!
Alright, got it!
I would like to plot's point as well. You have an additional Croc Rock. Spend it however you would like.
Crocodile Rock goes to my foot, and as I impact Sandman, he blows up.
Self-destruct.
Ooh, okay.
No sixes, but an insane
That's
roll.
still pretty
That's
good.
an insane roll!
Yeah.
Where were you aiming again? The back of the head?
His head, top of his head. Down
All
with
right.
a single, spike of the...
Okay, gotcha. So, you jump, he attacks, and you very narrowly go over it. You almost feel like some of your hair was grazed as you into him.
My hair! The crit injury on my hair!
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
You deal 2 damage.
Alright. We need these to be big, I guess. Okay. She bonks him on the head, then just bounces back down. Not getting through this door, bitch. I don't know where you are, and I don't know if you even care, but you're not coming through here. And she's gonna hold the fucking door.
So, where am I at when all this happens? When this fire column busts down our front door?
The fire column busts down the
Turns.
door. At about when you're setting up. And you can tell because some of it
Yeah, I'd imagine
got
it'd
sent
be.
through. There's some fire.
Oh, it's already started, hasn't it? Alright, everybody, fire drill. Stay calm. Let's not worry about the bike. We can get it later.
The other girl's just like, she's sitting there. She's well, not sitting. She's just standing there. She's very calm.
Alright, I'm going
Some
to.
shit.
You get a Croc Rock, and you get a Croc Rock. So I'm going to approach the fire. I'm going to check to see if there's heat coming off of it.
There is not.
This is one way out of here. There's no other exits from the holding cell area, are there?
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to wave over the 2 employees.
All right.
And just checking, I'm going to ask them to see if they can feel heat as well. So, hopefully this fire isn't real. Essentially, we're up against a stand
No,
that can create...
that's real fire.
Are you sure? Does it feel
Oh
hostile?
yeah, that's ow.
Okay,
and
I'm going to
very
need
hot.
to find... We're just need to find some place for you to hide down here.
Oh.
Take the bike. This is an awful, horrible idea. The dangers of the Mr. Sky helmet are what exactly again?
If you touch it, the suit will start to grow on you.
Oh.
Alright. I'm going to say I'm hiding these 2 employees and the bike and the helmet somewhere secure for now. I'm going to take 4 of my remaining 8 Rock Rocks up the stairs with me. I'm going to leave Alpha down here to guard the employees and the bike.
All right.
And I'm heading on up.
Alrighty.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, coming up through the fire. Okay, so remember, back when we first encountered Red Skies, I figured out that we could counter the ability by mimicking her voice.
Yeah.
So, the instance of Croc Rock that is attached to Grace and Jonah has absorbed Red Sky's expletives and is now
Okay.
going to repeat them. Red Sky's a fucking plant and cut off there. My intent is to direct the suns at the house plants.
The plants.
The fake plants!
Roll precision plus brains.
That's so beautiful.
All right.
Plant. Plant.
Yes.
There's only
Worked.
2 plants in the vicinity, so the other one's just gonna stay near the other closest plant, which is Jonah.
Plot's point. There's 3. Get fucked.
I see. Look, there's a plant over there.
Where?
Hold on.
I renegade.
Other side. I see.
It's a little close for comfort.
I have an idea. I think Bagolji is going to try to stay hidden in the flames. I'm
Okay.
going to stealth in the fire.
Gotcha. Vad, what do you guys want Vad to do?
If that.
If anything, Vard should engage Mr. Sandman, because I think Vard can actually take him.
If Vard takes a critical injury, does it transfer to Franklin?
It's a bit of a complicated thing. So here, I'll tell you guys just so you can note this. Basically, this stray heart on Franklin's back is the stray heart that's always on Franklin, and it's always holding the string between Vard and Franklin. And it is the reason that damage does not transfer.
Because they severed the string and then kept holding it?
It's the same concept as you hold a string, and if you twang it on one side, the other side stays still.
You're pinching the hose.
Yeah.
Could he
Damages.
do that in theory to other people?
Yes. However, as soon as Vard lets go, it all goes back, and sometimes it hurts more.
Gotcha. So if that stray heart ever let go of that string,
Yep.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Tie Abby to We're Not Alone.
Give her sight.
Or sight?
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea to me. Does that give both of them control over the stand, or what does that do?
It depends on how good Vard's role is, but if it's good enough, then it'll be kind of a half and half thing, so Rachel can half see stands and Abby can half see stands.
Rachel can already
So, like,
only half
imagine if
see.
all stands and all stand objects just have 50% opacity.
Sure, I'm okay with that. That works.
I think we should just move Eli so we're a little more spread out.
Yeah. Maybe get Eli into, like, the main area.
Eli fucking bolts it, and rounds the corner, around the bitch.
Alright, and then Mercury does his stuff. I'm heavy. I'm hype man.
Heavy.
And then Vard.
Actually, Vard leaps onto this, and then leaps over the doorway. Just over. Okay, let's see. Abby feels a tug on her chest, and so does Rachel. As Vard begins tying them together, I really hope that I can do this properly. Vard has to roll really well to do this properly.
Renegade in the background. We are gathered here today.
Oh, shut the
Love.
fuck up!
Ooh, love.
I wish I had my
No
camera.
pressure, by the way, Vard. No pressure.
Okay, no offense, but now might not be the best time.
Abby kind of blinks a bit and can see Sandman, kind of. He's like half opacity.
Oh, okay, whatever you're doing back there is working, bud. I've got visuals. Don't think I like it, though.
Also, weirdly enough, Rachel, We're Not Alone is half opacity. Don't know how that works.
How's my vision? Is my vision of everything half opacity?
It's kind of. It's a bit blurry.
It will do. I don't need to be too precise here. This one's all on you, Abby. Don't know how I feel about that. Alright, buddy. Hey. She speaks towards Sandman. You can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm. Now it's time for the top of the round. Is a villainous aura, which is maybe there will be a lesson in the rubble when it's through. As the fire begins to spread,
Oh no.
and the building begins to creak. As the target of these flames are the building and everyone who was working in it.
Race don't work here.
Fuck me!
Oh
Get out!
Children!
Hey Jonah,
Yeah.
there's rubble falling on you.
Joyce is gonna launch out some vines to attach in here and frickin' attack and tighten his way out of this.
Nice. All right. Roll precision. You and Grace fling yourselves out of the way of the rubble. And guess what time it is? It's about where the yogurt fight's happening.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we're still. Oh no!
The table.
The table.
I'm not going to be checking the table, Westley.
Oh, don't worry. I rearranged it and added some new ones.
Okay.
This car rubble begins to shake
Instant shake?
and turn a bit. Seems like it's moving.
Is it sentient? Is it suddenly alive?
And Bagolgi through Crocodile Rock.
Jonah, move. Jonah, move. Run.
You hear
Run.
something as what I rolled is all vehicles become sentient and
I was
hostile.
joking! Oh my god! I was joking!
Oh no! Blue sky
Guys,
motorcycle!
guys, there's a train outside.
Bagoji looks back downstairs at the holding cells.
Hey Duncan, how do you feel about having put this on the list yourself? I'm gonna add something else to the turn order.
No,
No, you. Oh no, Blue Sky's motorcycle?
Hey, I might have to go check on some.
Mr. Blue Bike, please go away.
What if, because the bike's sentient, the
Don't
helmet
let
starts to
in
grow
my skull
on the
today.
bike?
Oh no.
Mr. Blue
The
Bike.
bike becomes blue sky.
Would that count?
It's poetic almost.
Renegade.
I'm hefty. I'm gonna go in Act 1 mode, actually. Secondary action. I could get... Hey, Avishai,
Goose.
Oh yeah, no, I've got
Goose.
eyes in the back of my head. She ducks down.
that must be weird.
It's
yeah,
very weird.
I'm gonna parkour this, and as she jumps, let's do Bubble Spike gauntlets.
It's gonna explode.
Exploding dice.
There it is.
Yes!
It's time for Renegade doing her thing.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Renegade comes in. This man's light. I would like to punch him if I could.
Oh
go
fuck! I
for-
forgot to roll for if he actually gets light or if he crushes Mercury's hand.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
roll that.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's important.
That's a very important roll. So I'll roll. Don't stop me precision.
Oh,
Mercury.
Don't stop me now's hand goes through, and Abby sees because Abby can see this, and she sees as Hey, you guys know what a fist bump is? Imagine that, but crushing one of the fingers.
no, Mercury,
Mercury,
Mr. Mercury.
3 damage, and you guessed it, a critical injury.
God damn, dude.
I'm using a lovely different table that Roxy made.
Oh, you're using that one. Hell yeah. I love that table.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I've not seen that one. I'm curious now.
It's way better than the base games.
It's got like 80 things.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of things.
They're all actually specific too. It's great.
It's due to trauma, you're very defensive, impatient, and prone to outbursts.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be like Mercury's terrified of touching him and will never try to touch him ever again?
Sure, let's just go with that. He's not touching Sandman again. Mercury, having taken some damage, brings his hand back. Both Don't Stop Me Now and him take his hands. Okay, yep, I'm never doing that again, and no, nothing any of you can say will convince me otherwise.
Mercury, would you rather do that, or would you rather take your pants off? Because I think that might be the safest choice for all of us.
Get Year of the Cat ready for me.
Okay, then I'm not going to punch him up. I'm just going to try to deck him into a... Should we go back? I want to get him away from Avishai. Let's punch him back towards the chair.
You fucking slam him! Jesus fucking Christ!
Hey, remember how Act 1 Renegade was busted?
Still is.
Always will be. It still did 7.
Yes!
Oh my
It was
god.
22.
You
You rolled
blast him.
14.
Yeah.
You blast this guy.
Is Renegade being hot over there?
You're missing out.
Sebastian.
I'm gonna pull out a few more vials of blood. Chuck them back in that, bounce them into this room, and using Act 3 with a singular action. How many can I put in here? 2? Alright. Take a deep breath. Alright. You trust me, Act 3? No. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, well, I mean, I love you too. I'm gonna spend another resolve. I'm gonna run forward, trampoline off this, to that, to that, to that, to that, and fucking come down and punch this motherfucker.
All right.
And wreck his shit.
You hear from the hole in the ceiling. Oh my god, you fucking oaf! Just punch him, the flying one.
Westley, may I resolve rush?
Sure.
Ready?
Escalation.
Okay.
Okay. You fly through the air at Sandman, punching. He punches too, and he meets your fist.
No!
You take 8 damage
Oh, fuck, man.
and a critical injury. Do you want to roll it?
Sure.
Oh,
You like to roll the
fuck.
d80. Due to your critical injury, you now have an associated phobia.
Scared of trampolines.
Let's see.
Sandcastles.
Scared of sand would be a really fun one.
I feel like sand makes sense. And then there's this part. You're hit so hard that bam, 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 bam.
Sebastian! You okay?
Holy shit. He just like turns for a second. You think he's good?
I think I don't know.
Oh my god, his pants flew off!
That's a different critical injury, but
Wait, is that actually on the table?
yes, that's actually on the table. Rachel.
Okay. Abishai seeing that, it's like, right, okay, I can actually see him now. You got defense, Renegade?
I can defend.
Awesome. She is going to jump backwards, do a handstand, take in a deep breath, and pull in Haman on both points of her heels as she activates a hard light Haman arrow with her legs and is going to shoot an arrow of light at Mr. Sandman. Finally get to do this shit, hell yeah. Protection plus Taekwondo bonus.
Hey, Mandy.
Bard hype man me?
Alright, now that you can see me, go hit him now that you can see him. You're very good at that.
Thanks, I know. Ooh, yes.
Oh my god, double.
Excuse me?
I'm a shy
Keep
dude!
it going!
Go!
Keep it going!
I'm a shy dude!
Oh my.
Oh, I point
here comes-
directly
here
at the
comes the
face.
bizarre field.
Right at the face!
Okay.
Hard light, Haman, arrow. And then, pew, let it go.
Okay.
Firing a bow with her legs, by the way. So imagine that visual.
Yeah, that's I've seen people do that.
It's absurd. And it's what she's
Yeah.
doing.
Okay, let's see.
There's gonna be sand all over this room after we're done. It's gonna be awful.
Do you want to build a Sandman?
No!
Nothing remains, spends a learning point.
No.
And the field point that I was going to get for that, I'm also spending immediately. As the arrow comes crashing into his fucking head, dealing 16 damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the learning point activates. Abby, oh, you feel kind of hot. You feel really hot.
I mean, I know I am.
everyone else begins to see smoke coming off of Abi.
Great.
You're not just hot, you're smoking.
Great.
Ah!
Am I on fire?
You're about to be.
As soon as that happens, push out the exhale of the breath, push herself back up to her feet, and try and focus Haman healing on herself.
All right. As Abi bursts into flames, like all over, entire body.
Screams of pain that I'm not gonna do erupt from her.
Yeah, you heal yourself, and after a bit of oh god, that hurts. Oh god, some of your flesh might be melting a bit. The flames go out. You take 7 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna spend resolve. Negate 5. Oh, what the hell was that?
You burst into flames.
Okay, besides that, wise guy. She's like standing defensively against Sandman, like looking up nervously. Ezra's just gonna push past her and just be like, "Pardon me, ma'am, if you could please take this." He drops off a singular like bandage into her hands, and she just gives him a look like, "You fucking piece of shit." And he is going to step forward, duck under the blood, and just be like, "Hello, sir. My name is Ezra Daisuke. I am a psychologist for the Star Road Foundation.
I know.
You seem to be having a lot of anger management issues. Or more accurately, your friend up there. Do you mind if I try and help you with that?"
You activate a villainous action.
Oh no!
I do.
Yep. It is called Let the Rage Consume You. Red skies at the fucking psychologist. As a sun comes in from that room. And these ones at these plants also shoot out into here.
The wind starts to billow around Ezra. He does not shift his gaze away from Mr. Sandman as he says,
Would you like to show your friend up there what she's doing to you?
and if you don't mind, I'm gonna take it in order to try and extract his trauma.
Ezra, the winds cut at you. They cut and cut so much. You're taking 11 damage.
I spend a resolve to stay up. I only
Okay.
have 3 of those. The tendrils from Scorpion of Red Eyes gently start to extend out towards Mr. Sandman, injecting themselves into his arms as he's staggering back from Abi's arrow. And I'm gonna try and pull out the thing he's most terrified of. And I'm actually not gonna do the sleep paralysis demon. There's a few things that it can do. I've got improve small quality of life stuff like making you sleep better, find their goals, aspirations, dreams, convince their sleep paralysis demon to manifest, increase the effectiveness of that if they want, analyze the stat ability, see a person's thoughts, just a little bit. Just basically look into his psychology is what its ability is.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I want to try and manifest the psychosis and the psychological trauma that could possibly be related to someone extorting him, i.e. I think that Red Skies is manipulating the shit out of Mr. Sandman.
Okay.
And I want to pull that out, and I want to show it to him, and make him aware that he's being used.
Alright. Take form.
Depends on what's actually going on, I suppose.
Yeah, it does.
So Scorpion of Red Eyes tendrils would separate from Mr. Sandman with a separate image that they're stabbed into, that they basically pull out of him.
Alright, so, okay, that makes it easier. So it can be very metaphorical.
Yeah, it can be metaphorical.
Cool.
And it could also be
That gives
more
me a
literal.
perfect idea.
It can be a lot of things.
Yeah. They poke into him, and you say they drag it out?
They pull it out of him almost like a spiritual image being taken out of him.
Okay. He starts to back up as what is before you visualizes.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Edwin.
Hi, Edwin.
I see. You're held back by those that have controlled you in the past. Mr. Sandman. Is that so?
And as you say that, there is one above them.
Do you not see that amongst them, those faces, that give you so much fear in your heart? There's one more that you have refused to notice.
As Red Skies becomes more prominent as Scorpion of Red Eyes animates that particular part of the trauma.
That does once again activate the same villainous action, so you are going to take the wind damage again.
Alright. I'm okay with that. I think he can take it. I think he can take it.
Alright, unopposed?
I think he can take it. Just to prove a point.
Yeah, okay.
I'm right there.
Take 9.
9 damage?
9 damage.
Oh
Take
my
4,
god.
I spend a resolve. I've got 1 resolve
Yeah.
left. As regrets his teeth, as I'm sure he's got cuts and bruises and terrible things appearing all over him. And he says,
Yep.
pleading, looking towards Mr. Sandman.
Look inside yourself. You know it to be true. She's trying to silence it as we speak.
Can you please roll brains?
Sure.
This is such an important role.
Do I get my psychology bonus on that?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. General psychology, and I'm gonna argue 1 for general psychology, and then can I argue 2 for specifically past trauma?
Yeah.
Ezra, buddy.
We'll spend a plots point. Ezra, whatever you're doing, you've got this.
Another shot?
86, keep as 1.
Jonah and Bagolgi.
Yes?
It's shrinking!
Yes!
Oh my god.
He's not working together anymore! Yes!
It's dissipating.
Yes!
I can save the employees
High
if not gonna
five,
get killed by a
Tally.
bike anymore. Hell yeah.
Blue sky is still an
Look and
issue.
go.
Well, this guy's an issue. We'll get to that.
It's not completely gone, but
Right.
A little
it's
bit.
manageable.
Faltering.
Sandman kind of backs up and he just goes, stay away from me. Kind of crashes through the desk and the TV screens.
It's alright. We don't want to hurt you. We do not wish to control you. But the first step needs to be taken by you. Do you understand?
And you hear from above the hole, Red Skies and my fucking dumbass partner!
Oh. Bitch.
As it goes over there.
Bitch.
Can I do something as Renegade?
Yeah?
I've got the bubble solution gauntlets right now. Can I try to bubble the orbs?
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
Can I help? I've got something too, Westley.
Alright.
Croc absorbs that sound and repeats, "Red skies at my fucking dumbass."
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Thanks for the setup, Wesley.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
So that's either going straight back to Red Skies or that Croc is getting shredded.
Alright.
I think that Croc might be getting
One of the
shredded.
two. Hey, it's better the Croc than Sandman.
Yeah.
We're not alone pops through. And since I didn't know what to do with Rachel, can this just be Rachel's turn of... I poke the bubble. And I put that strengthening
The defense solution, the
solution. Yeah.
yeah.
The solidifying
Alright.
solution into the bubble to increase its rigidity when it goes around the sky orb.
Okay. Nothing remains. Spends its last learning point.
Oh no.
It also spends that last field point to get a bonus on this roll.
Uh-oh.
As the sun goes to Mr. Sandman and takes some of the sand off of him
Oh.
and simply shoots it through the ceiling.
Huh.
Took his sand.
Quite a bit of it.
Oh.
Oh no.
As you guys hear it start to rain and the roof begins to burn all across the whole building. I'm just going to put the occasional fire in different places. But rest assured, go up anywhere, and there is fire.
There's still a hole in the ceiling here, right?
There is.
It's gonna be scary. Rachel's gonna step forward and stand here next to Abishai, grab her hand, and say, "Do you have my back?" "Yeah, of course." "Okay. This'll be a little risky, but yeah, I got you." We're Not Alone's gonna fly up through the hole. As We're Not Alone flies up, it's going to pull in all of the stars from the hallway, and behind it make a star staircase leading up for anyone who wants to follow.
I really appreciate that.
And that is all I'm doing. It's just gonna go up there and see if we can spot red skies.
You can.
Oh boy.
That's a roof map.
Oh boy. How high up is she?
Pretty high. Good 30-ish feet off the ground.
Off
the roof.
30 feet off the roof that is already maybe 35 feet off the ground.
Yep.
So I went about 35
she's
feet
so
up,
hot.
and then 10 over here. Probably enough to get at the end of my range over here. Hover at the end
Alright.
of my range and just keep that staircase open so everyone can come out.
That's getting to the point where you definitely don't have to worry about it.
Red Skies spots you.
Hello there, eye in the sky.
She glares at you. Alright, is that it?
Yep.
One moment, because it is something else's turn.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Or
Oh
more,
no. someone
someone else's turn.
Oh, no.
Please
No.
Transform.
As Bagolji, you look down the stairs.
This is worse than I
And
could have
see.
possibly imagined.
You have got to be shitting
Actual
me.
art!
Wesley, you drew a fucking motorcycle for a 1 in 20 chance?
I told you I prepared for this.
So fucking beautiful. I
Wesley.
love that.
Wesley, is
Is
he a
that a
bike now?
motorcycle? With
Wesley, is he a bike
There's
now?
there's no helmet.
There is no helmet. You are correct.
It's a metal cover!
Wearable bike.
It's a bike wearing. Oh no!
Skylar, is that you?
Oh
It's
no!
Revving.
Holy fucking blue bike!
Uh-oh.
That's bad!
It's gonna full speed rush you, doing a wheelie.
My god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Last time, Bagolji got killed by a bike.
What will happen this time?
I was thinking of doing something kind of like a reverse hot wire.
Yeah.
A cold wire?
Turn off the
An
ignition.
unwire.
Cold wire. I'm going to cold wire the bike. So the Croc Rock instances that I have, find that ignition, shut it off.
Alright. You try and find it, but you can't before your focus is completely run over as you are run over. And it goes over you. You take 4 damage.
Not too terrible.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Does the bike count as somebody in Star Road, and is the bike now on fire?
The bike is not on fire, no.
Okay.
Not blood.
Is it just trying to leave?
I think it's just trying to leave.
That's not good!
We can't let
I'm
that
gonna
happen!
have to chase down that bike.
Someone stop that bike!
Someone. Oi! Jonah! Stop it! Stop that bike!
I will. Jesus Christ.
Eli's
Jonah and Grace is gonna hold out their arms and launch a bunch of like viney tendrils to try to wrap up and jam up the wheels.
Ooh, okay. Roll.
If you flip a bike upside down, it just turtle it. You gotta make it a turtle.
It's Mr. Blue Turtle.
Jonah and Grace, you throw the vines through the fire,
And the
and
flames.
it kind of wraps up in the bike. But this bike, it's really fast. Keeps going, and it pulls you.
No!
Oh shit, Jonah!
Westley.
No!
As they pass, I 3D print them jet skis. Plut's pointing it.
Could I start reeling the vines in to draw myself closer and closer to the bike?
Yeah, sure.
As soon as I get to the bike, I'd like to mount it and try to drive that fucker.
Oh my god. Pulling up,
Not
Grace
jet
also
skis.
insisting.
Look, you grab onto the bike, and you look through the flames. You see Eli over there, on the ground.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
Eli?
the fuck?
And Bagolji, the Star Road worker next to by you that had been silent, falls on the ground.
What?
What?
Oh no.
And Jonah, there's someone else on the bike with you.
Oh.
Are we gonna zoo?
Who the
Who the
fuck?
fuck?
And you start to try and think, who the fuck are you? And then you realize, oh, she's holding a cattle prod, and she's going to try and cattle prod you.
Oh
What?
what?
Also, Jonah,
I like her
Evil
titties.
now?
yeah, her tits are plasma balls.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I did see that.
Her tits
tits
are
are plasma balls.
Her tits are electric.
It's your plasma balls.
It's electric.
This always was a plasma balls out type fight.
So I got a counter prod coming at me.
Yep.
Joe's gonna form a rose sword and try to parry it.
All right.
Oh, Mr.
Are
Blue.
we doing this? Are you fencing on a motorcycle?
I think so.
Yes, I guess we're fencing on a motorcycle now.
Why does she have plasma ball tits?
And what does she have against us?
No, the plasma ball tips are cool. They
We're all
can stay.
asking the good and the true questions here.
Escalation.
Oh shit.
Can I ask
Yeah,
a question as
It's 3.
Grace?
Sure.
Does Eli look like he was tased?
Yes, he does.
Okay, just making sure he is not burnt. Good.
All right, I'll bang a croc.
Jonah, I have a very important question.
Yes.
Are you staring at her tits?
No, Jonah's a gentleman and loyal to Grace.
Jonah,
And Grace is staring at her
there's
tits.
more than enough eyes there for Jonah to
Grace is
focus on.
staring at her tits. All right. Then she gets a trade on this.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I mean, you're correct. Of course she would.
Of course she would be.
This trait is indeed called "My eyes are up here."
No, what are you talking about? They're down here.
Richard, did you?
Thank you, Tally, for doing the in-character thing. As Jonah and Grace are hit with a cattle prod, dealing 2 damage.
Watch the prod, not her prodders.
Excuse you!
And Jonah and Grace, you jump off the bike.
What?
I see. We jump off the bike?
You jump off the bike.
Who the devil are you?
Yeah, that's a good question. And how did you come out of nowhere?
She just winks.
Oh, bitch. Can I monologue?
Yeah.
Well, Jonah, I think we should be careful. Anyone hit by that cattle prod of hers seems to allow her to elicit at least one command to them.
So it would seem.
You're partially correct.
Hell yeah. Also, yeah, what's up with your tits, dude?
Yeah, don't
She
be
scowls.
rude.
No, I have to ask the question. It's legitimately important. You don't
I
understand.
apologize. I apologize for my wife's rudeness.
No, I'm just saying.
It seems she's the more crude of the two of us.
No, I'm just realizing that maybe my wishes and desires weren't fully formed yet. Might have to talk to dramaturgy later. Anyways.
Yes, darling, your tits are excellent. You don't need to worry.
Oh, thanks. What is this episode?
So that's that part.
Man, we really lost it after 2021.
It's been 2 years since 2020. What do you mean?
Yeah, guys. First game of the year, plasma tits.
First game of the year,
No.
plasma tits.
You were glossing
Continue
over
to
Mr.
start
Blue
with
Bike.
plasma
You were
tits.
glossing over Mr. Blue Bike.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
Red Sky's turn. As more and more holes open up all over.
Oh look, atmosphere.
Yeah. Hey, who's a fan of some JoJo hearing?
Yeah.
I'd like some JoJo hearing.
Thanks.
I
Oh,
think
you mean
JoJo
like
hearing is
you're
great.
whispering a quarter of a mile away and I can still hear you perfectly fine?
Exactly.
I love that stuff.
As Red Skies just floating in the flaming rain. I hate this building. I hate all of you. I hate you all. You're still. We're not alone. It's not just flames. There's also sand falling. And some of the holes in the roof are being caused by sand. There's a lot of sand. Oh god, that's a lot of sand coming directly for you.
From the sky?
From the sky.
It's like it's some kind
Mr.
of
Sandsky.
sandstorm.
Duncan!
So rude!
Does it seem like the sand is going through the roof?
Some of the sand is going through the roof, but not in the way a stand would. It's going through the roof like meteors would.
Okay, bringing two of the stars up from where Rachel had built the staircase. We're Not Alone puts two of the stars in each of her palms and starts spinning them around either sides and tries to use her speed to pirouette back downwards and block the sand from above with the stars.
Alright. Roll spid.
Spin.
You dodge and weave and destroy some of the sand as it's coming towards you. And oh god, those stars are also destroyed. That sand, it hits hard. Really hard.
Oh.
And you have a feeling that if you get hit, it'll hurt. Really, really bad.
That sand is Sandman punches raining down.
Oh,
I suddenly don't want to be out here.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you know that idea that you had to build a staircase to get us all out onto the roof? What if pain rain?
Rachel's
When
just
do we
gonna
do
quickly
that?
say downstairs, don't touch the sand. It's as bad as one of his punches.
Back downstairs.
Duly noted.
And yet she's fine somehow.
Yeah, she is fine.
Ooh.
PTSD boy.
Yeah, it's PTSD boy now.
PTSD boy.
Sandman, you good?
And that's his turn.
Oh, fuck.
He's honestly just shocked and shaking and cannot do anything. He is completely frozen.
Can I try and do something?
Sure.
Can I, as Ezra, attempt to unlock a character type?
Ooh, spicy.
Are you?
I want to say,
Come on. You know that you can. You can overcome that fear. You try hard enough, you can take the first step.
I'm gonna try and hype man him.
Ah, okay. Roll brains against the universe.
Fair enough. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, yes! Ezra!
Nice. And now I'm going to roll Mr. Sandman with a hype man.
Yes, Ezra! Oh,
is still frozen in fear.
Oh, buddy.
he's trying.
Yeah, Bagolji's like literally seeing these people running through the fire and passing out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you alright?" Running over to the employee who is now face down in a burning hallway, burning stairwell, wherever this is.
Yeah, you
Can
kind
I
of
wake her up?
you kind of look at her, look into her eyes, which are still open, and it's almost like she just fainted completely, but her eyes are still open, and there is purple electricity coming from them.
Alright, from the sounds of it, it's not getting much better outside. Here. Help me carry her back down.
Yeah.
We need to get somewhere safer.
You
So
go now?
I would like to go back down to the holding cells, and specifically, not only find a hiding place for these two, I want to look for where that helmet ended up.
Okay. Jump into the big area with these people. And you do a quick once-over. There's not a splash of blue in here. Except for Crocodile Rock.
Oh no.
It's too
Oh
pink.
no, guys.
Oh boy.
I'm running back up. Nuh-uh. Fucking blue sky.
Motherfucker.
And I'm going to send the remaining Croc Rocks I have with me. This is the last of them.
Alright.
I'm sending this and in a group, chasing down that bike.
As they trot. Mercury hops onto this. Makes himself really heavy this way. And then reverses it and bounces.
Oh, hello there, buddy.
Hello. Good luck up there.
Thanks. I'm going to really need it. Carlos, any last words of encouragement?
You got this, handsome!
Thank you.
Try not to get punched.
Hey, it's alright, buddy. Yeah, I trust you.
Top of the round. Instead of the fire spreading more, everyone's getting attacked with sand.
Everyone.
no.
Everyone.
Everyone, huh?
That includes the bike. That includes Sandman.
The Sandman. Take back your sand. We don't fucking want it.
Abby is going to grab Rachel's hand and pull her to the ground over here. And
Okay.
try and put up a barrier over top her and Ezra.
All
As
right.
both of them are focusing on their own things, neither of them can defend. She's just gonna try and make a roof.
That makes sense.
Oh, I was going to say, could I just join in and help Abishai?
Yeah.
She's gonna look
Make
at
her
you and
roll
just be
better.
like, yeah. After this, looks over at Sandman. You might want to help him.
You look over at Sandman, where he just takes it.
That's the thing, Westley.
Oh, yeah?
Sebastian's just gonna take it. He's
Ah.
gonna send one of the little wood things to bounce it off.
I see.
So that, like, whatever comes down, Sebastian's just like, this hurts.
Roll Bubble Shield for this group.
Come on, Team Shield, like we did on the bridge.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh,
The dichotomy, man.
God giveth and God taketh.
God giveth and God taketh away.
Vard is going to fucking punch and be like an actual punch ghost next to Franklin.
Talia Vard.
And what do you know? Vard has a trait about this. Stands get more powerful the closer they are to the user.
Oh.
Vard doesn't even need a stop sign right now.
Oh, baby.
Yay, Vard.
Bagolji's like notices like little bits of sand starting to fall in through the holes in the roof. He goes, "Oh crap!" And I'm diving backwards down the stairs.
All right.
Oh, I love Bagolji.
I'm going to use one of my least used traits, my safe fall trait. I know how to safe fall.
Oh my god!
Good, man.
Beautiful.
Roll bronze plus safe fall.
It's literally just a +1.
It never
Nice.
comes up. I shouldn't feel like it should be more than a safe
And
one.
I'm going to do a safe wall roll into indestructible phone shield.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Yes.
Good, I can roll.
Pretty
Oh, wow.
good.
That's
Wow,
pretty
man.
good.
More than I
Bagolji, you dive and safe fall, and then you see there's sand coming towards you. You hold up your phone, and the sand breaks, and your phone is fucking in.
Wait, how did the sand break? What?
Indestructible phone beats Sandman.
Grace
Phone
and
beats
Jonah.
sand.
Can we argue Jonah counts as wearable right now and we could just hunker down in a bunch of vines?
Yeah,
I'll allow that.
Vine Dome.
Oh.
Vines go around you. Some of the sand tears through the vines, but in general, you're fine. You also see the stand before you dodge a sand that goes directly through the floor and takes out floorboards. Wow, it's almost like that escalated quickly. Twice.
Oh god!
Wow, that's
my
good.
God.
Yo, if the sand had
Could've
taken
lost
out the
it.
bike for us, I would have laughed hysterically.
I also would have laughed.
Mr. Blue Bike.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
wait,
How does Blue
wait,
Bike plan on
wait.
fucking getting out of here, huh?
Oh no.
What, Tally?
He can't roll, can he?
No, he cannot. I was about to get to that, actually.
Oh fuck.
Eli, fuck.
Jonah and Grace, you look over. Eli, there on the ground as if he's been tased, as a huge chunk of sand goes straight through his arm,
Oh
severing his hand.
Fuck,
no! You
man.
lost a hand?
He lost a hand.
Because all of the sand is super hot, does the wound cauterize immediately?
Yes, it does, actually.
That's good!
That's good, at least.
Mr. Handman! You got your hand!
Oh,
And Sebastian.
You ever
yeah. Oh god, what happened to Mercury?
get on hand?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mercury.
Mr.
Mercury! Can I just let him
Is it
dodge with
Dream On?
Dream On?
Yes.
Sure.
What's 3 months?
3d6 for precision. Plus he's trying to dodge, so it's a plus, whatever the fuck Mercury wants to add onto that.
Yeah.
It's really easy with Dream On to dodge shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he dodges. Mercury just kind of steps to the side. Giant clump of sand goes through the floor.
Mr. Mercury.
Let's see Sebastian.
And yes, Sebastian, you take 7 damage. Would you like to roll me a d80?
Oh no!
Sebastian.
Another one!
Sebastian, please.
That's really low! Oh no!
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, anyway.
Sebastian.
Uh-huh.
You look up as sand comes through. You keep getting hit, but you make sure that Sandman doesn't. It goes through you again and again. And you look to the ground where both of your arms lie on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
And that activates a villainous aura. Sebastian, you faint.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
god, wait a minute, what?
Oh.
Oh?
Huh.
Here's a good. Are his arms still gone as he like comes to in here?
No.
Kind of does that thing of like the hands had fallen off, the arms had fallen off, and like as the eyes focus, and here just looks at how they're back. What the? No. No. Oh crap. Where am I? Hello? Renegade? Rachel?
Kind of echoes.
Pagolchery? Grace? Jonah? Somebody? What does he say? He looks behind him, back this way.
It's just also... you're kind of on an island.
Oh, it kind of looks forward. There's no light forward, right?
There are just rocks.
Right, there's no light. I'm probably not dead. Who knows? Tries to hop to the first rock.
You do so.
Second.
As another side begins to come into view.
Yeah. Maybe if I hops to the next one. Maybe if I get there might be a way back. I can't be dead. Don't have to hop. I still have to get hella through school, through college, through everything. I made a promise. I've just started making amends. Me and Sergio and all that. We got Grace back. We actually talked to Varad. We made progress. We talked to Act 3. Pops quicken. I cannot let Soul Dracula be alone. He would hate that.
You step onto what seems to be like a floating island, almost. Candles all around.
Oh god, how familiar does that look over there?
Kind of familiar.
Eve, are you here? No, that's just wishful thinking.
Hello, Sebastian.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
No, I don't think so.
What? Where am I then?
Come. Sit.
Is he motioning over to the right where he's at, or to the...
To where they are currently.
He'll quickly kind of like walk over.
It is definitely... I mean, they don't have their tattoos.
Sitting in front of them. What's going on?
How familiar are you with the legend of the Traveler?
I've heard of the name, and I never really got time to look into it. The last time I heard it was from Cicero.
Well, let me tell you a story about how long ago there was a spirit, Kaikai Kitan. It despised humanity and all of its creations, preferring to surround itself with nature and destroy things made by humans, thinking that they were selfish by making houses and buildings to elevate themselves above all of the other animals. And it turned it all to rubble. Eventually, a traveler named Eve came and helped keeping the specific town that it targeted around. Every year it would happen again. Kaikai Kitan comes in, Eve arrives and helps rebuild. Until eventually, Eve came with a spirit of prosperity. They came together, and Kaikai Kitan was sealed in Eve's most prized possession. It was left in the town with a shrine made of only natural materials to keep it at peace. Eve looks behind them, much akin to that rock, except without the candle on it. Eve looks back. So, what do you take from that story?
That you were at one point this traveler?
That is what you would believe, yes.
And that I also did what you did by sealing him. I don't fully. I don't think I fully understand or comprehend right now.
Well, I am not actually the traveler. I simply resemble him, as you can see. I don't believe there ever was one, but the people believed there was. One day, someone made a shrine, made up the story, placed a pen there, and people started visiting. And eventually, here I was, along with my associate.
That's what you meant.
Hmm?
You made a comment once. Bats and birds, was it?
Eve doesn't say anything.
Oh, wait, this. How can I go back? They need me.
You really need to?
Thanks for a moment. If I didn't go back now, I would have too many regrets. So many people are also counting on us. I couldn't do that to my daughter. Not yet.
Eve kind of just stares a bit. Interesting. Why do you feel that way?
Love.
Love. Eve kind of looks into the mist.
And I also made a promise. I have to make sure I keep it, or at least I try to bring peace. Harmony, balance, you know.
What kind of peace? Describe it.
I think Vard has a very great ideal. I agree. I want to help make a world where everyone can live together in harmony and peace. No need to worry about who they are, what they want to be, who they want to be. Doesn't matter if you're a stand or a vampire, a human, a cyborg, whatever. Deep down, we're all just people, aren't we?
Perhaps. I can come back if you wish.
Come back. What do you
Yes.
mean?
Well, I can simply go back with you.
I think they would like that.
Eve just seems to give that chuckle.
Is that something he would like as well, though? I don't want to force anything.
Of course. I would love to come back. My time was cut a bit short.
What are we waiting for? Sebastian, hops up and holds out a hand to Eve. And let's go back. First taste.
Eve smiles.
He'll pull out the talisman with Eve's name, Nonsense Bokoku on it. Just, okay, what about this? I made this out of desperation and hope to try and bring you back.
Interesting. Eve says nothing else.
Do you think this would work? Then maybe.
Hmm.
It's not really a pen or anything.
What do you think will work?
The story was two became one, yes?
Two halves of a whole, if you will.
I mean, technically I'm missing two arms. That's a dumb idea, trying to say become my arms or something.
That is an idea.
But if I did that, wouldn't that, like, limit you until the day I died or something?
I think I'll be fine if I simply have a way back. I've really wanted to stretch my legs for a while. Bastion, you put the talisman on one of your arms, you said?
Uh-huh.
I assume on the skin.
Yeah, like on the left arm, on the skin.
You do that and you get a feeling. Like, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
That's not right, no. Perhaps, does anything happen when he tries to take it off?
Now that you've noticed the feeling, it's like overhead of just something feels wrong. It gets a bit lesser when you take it off.
Well, that's a good point, Tally. Alright, this probably is going to sound dumb. We sealed Kakaikitan like you said in your notes. I don't need to rebind him as well to us, do I?
Sense.
You in one arm and him in the other? Kind of like what you did with your, if I'm assuming correctly, tattoos?
Eve's eyes kind of widen. That might work.
If instead of a talisman, you have a brush that I could use?
I believe they're over there. Eve motions to the other area on the other side.
This involves you as well. Would you help me with this and getting him on board as well?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I assume that in doing this, I need to get Kaikai Kitan to. I assume that while Kaikai Kitan had a shrine, he still was able to perceive through you, yes? Or at least talk or such?
See through, not particularly act or talk through. It's kind of.
But I
It's
don't know.
really restraining.
Yeah. Not really talk through in the sense of like talk through you, but more talk to you.
Oh, that definitely.
He wasn't just sealed within this shrine in your room, right?
No, the room was a place that was very freeing.
If I'm going to do this, I might need both of you. Both of your help.
Interesting.
And I mean, in this world of peace, isn't it only fair that they get to experience it as well?
So you want both of us?
Yeah. I think that's the right thing to do. Two halves to complete the whole, right?
Eve kind of stares at one of the trees. You mean to, like, think for a moment. Looking around. Motions over to the place on the other side and says, well, if there's something over there that you feel would aid in this, go get it. Bring it back here.
He'll do a quick, polite bow. Make his way over. Oh, there's that rock looks familiar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does.
As he gets close, he kind of stares at it. But he'll still stop and do the thing of clap the hands and pay respect. I don't know if you heard all that, Kai Kitan. Or if you're even here right now, can hear me. But I would very much enjoy showing you the world that we want to create. After that, he will open his eyes, go around it, unless he gets done by some creepy voodoo hand,
No,
and
you do not.
walk over here to see if he can't find a brush, like he hopes might be over here.
You do indeed find one.
Gather that up and turn around and start heading back towards Eve.
Okay.
Oh god, there's 2 of them.
They both look the same, honestly. In the fog.
He'll stop for a moment and give another polite bow before making his way closer, unless told to stop.
One of them bows back.
Hey, which one?
This one.
Ah. Who are... I guess I should be asking who's who now, or...
That's a good question. Neither of their mouths move. It's just kind of like the voice comes from nowhere.
Hmm.
I couldn't stand to see him play any more of his tricks on you.
Him being Kai Kitan or someone else?
Yes.
Ugh.
I thought it was rather fun.
I will say, Kai Kitan, I didn't mean what I said if you heard it.
He did. It would have been a little hard for him not to.
So, what do you say? Do you both want to go back with me? Help create this world of peace?
One wants to go back. The other's just fine here.
Which one's that?
Good question. Which one do you think it is? Come on, tell me.
I think it's you.
Which you?
You, Kai Kitan.
That was that obvious. Yes, but this buzzkill had to come in. Yes, I did. I made a deal with him.
Oh?
It's good that you bought enough time. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have been here.
I apologize for not realizing sooner, Eve.
So I gave him another game to play, since he almost got you to free him again.
Raises a brow.
Here's the game, as he likes to call it. It's a sort of guessing game. Basically, you have to figure out which one is me and which one is him, which one is it. Oh, come on, Sebastian, I know you're smart enough to pick the correct answer. Normally there are visual differences between us, but... well, I had to agree to obscure this, as well as... well... that. How you can't see which one of us is talking.
Well then, right, well, before I make any sort of guess, I guess, pardons, would anyone care for one last thing of tea?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna spend that plot's point, Westley. Not only did he bring over the ink and whatnot, he brought over tea set stuff.
Alright.
And just sets it out in, this area. Can't mess out their game now, can he? And he will keep a close eye to see which one seems to be following what he can only assume Eve would probably do. So it seems like Eve is very into tea ceremony.
Interesting. Okay. Roll brains again.
Okay.
You can't tell a difference.
Yeah, I guess then he would move back out of the fog. Anyone got any other crazy ideas?
This just, to me at least, I missed the start of this, but the point of the game is to choose which one is Eve or which one's KotowariKatan. What's the goal?
Figure out which one's Eve, right, Wesley?
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Okay.
figuring out which one is KotowariKatan
Yes,
is
but like,
basically
yeah.
the same
how
thing,
was it
but-
phrased? It's kind of important to what I was going to suggest.
I see. It was essentially only phrased as a, can you tell us apart?
That's how the question was? Specifically,
If I
can you
remember-
tell us apart? Or like...
If I remember correctly, yes.
Okay, here's my thought then.
Okay.
I think it's a trick question.
Okay.
Like the question Eve gave to you when Eve asked you what your favorite spirit was, which one you wanted to see. And the question is actually
Whoa!
trying to point you to the direction that they're not different at all.
I just remembered something.
Okay,
You
but
reminded me
should-
that Sebastian was told by Eve, next time, I'll let you talk to one spirit that you want.
True. And then that was like, asked Sebastian what his choice was, and Sebastian declined the offer, and Eve said it was a test. So, again, my logic here is FalKKonE and Eve, the whole point is trying to paint you this picture of this story.
Yeah.
This tale of the traveler and the being the spirit. And how they have this sort of dance with each other, and the whole symbolism here, I still think, is that they aren't different.
They're
There
just
is no
two
difference.
sides of the same coin.
Yes. So you don't choose one of them, you just say, they are.
As Sebastian sips his tea. So then, here's a question. That story that you told me, is it true, all of it? Or is there anything that's different?
What do you mean?
Well, the Traveler was made, stopped FalKKonE, and helped regrow everything. The two became one, yes?
In a way.
Sips the tea again. Is this another trick question where the answer is you're both the same? You're two sides of the same coin?
Well, if I just told you that before you pick, that would ruin the purpose of the game.
He sips his tea. Well, that was my choice. You're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
The other one stands up and walks out of the fog.
Yes. Thank you, Tally.
This fucking gremlin. Oh, it's left directions for the eyes.
Ah. I do like the gremlin too.
I'm the gremlin.
There he is.
Yes.
Gremlin energy.
You can stay over here. Kind of grabs the teacup and brings it over here. Oh yeah, Eve's carrying their teacup. I forgot to mention that. So, fun fact, if you had gotten any of those correctly, I was going to point at normal Eve, who was making it, who was like wincing and such. Because while I gave this one the health value of Eve and made them bow, I was going to then make it seem like that was FalKKonE, because whoa, it was the they are the same answer.
Hi.
It was all not gonna make sense.
I'm so glad I have the voice to help me.
In these situations, I like to think, because I'm sure that other DMs would call this metagaming. I just like to think of it as it's like they're the voices in your head kind of thing.
Because, like, that was a thought, but I felt like that was too out there. So
it was a
that's why-
thought that you had, but you were like, that feels weird. So when someone else
Somebody else
was like...
brings it
"Oh,
up and it's like, no, this feels like right. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you know what, this cements it. I feel like if Tally feels strongly about this, then yeah, this gotta be it.
Yeah.
And also she put out the symbolism. It's like, oh, you know, she makes an even, Good valid point.
Besides, we're in the same boat as you. We could be as equally wrong.
Mhm.
Exactly.
None of us are Sebastian. None of us have the occult knowledge as Sebastian would, so I think it's fair to say Sebastian can get the support from the voices beyond.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Here. Something to note about him is he can't actually lie.
I kind of thought that before, but that just...
When you were talking to him?
Yeah, and, whenever we were fighting, he never really told a lie, he just... Well, it's not really a lie if you agree with someone or omit something.
Or simply don't answer and give a response they could take as something.
Exactly.
Very well done. So, what he said is true. That we simply appeared one day. Did you know that bats are considered birds in the Bible?
So that's where it's from.
Yes, they are. Of course, in modern times, historians argue over whether it's an English translation saying something about how they didn't have the word for mammals, they simply had a word that meant flying creature, and it does fall under that category, but that's not really the point of the analogy. Eve takes a sip of their tea. I can't normally do this in my physical form.
What's that?
Drink tea.
Ah, alright, because...
What are stands, Bastion?
He opens his mouth as if he's about to answer, and hesitates and kind of thinks for a moment. That is a good question. Would I say that Soul Dracula is a spirit that was brought forth by my belief, or something else? I guess I'm not sure. Except for at the end of the day, they're just people too, aren't they?
That's a good answer. I have a lot of skills that I've learned in my many, many decades of existence. They take another sip of their tea. Eve looks at you, forcibly brought on, stress response. That's how your stand and your acts were brought about, correct?
Yeah.
I can tell from looking at someone. I can tell where their stand came from, to an extent. And have you ever wondered where they come from?
A lot.
Well, let me tell you the answer. Eve takes another sip. There isn't one. Sets it down. There isn't any one. Spirits are called spirits now. And stands are called stands. It's where the affectionate name Punch Ghost comes from. It's a relic of a bygone age, you could say. But now there's a distinction. And while they do come about in all sorts of different ways, what I'm getting to is there isn't any one origin. If you look close enough, they're all able to be grouped, like how stands and spirits are grouped today. But one day, there might be two different types of stands. One called Stand Still and one called something else. And the world will forget about it, much like they've forgotten how bats were birds. Eve finishes their tea. Sets it down.
Same with Sebastian. Deep in thought, taking this all in.
I'm not actually coming back with you.
You're not?
No. I'm going to stay in here for a while. He wanted out. I'm perfectly content here. I'll come back one day.
Not that far to know.
Good. Eve stands up. I want to let them know that I trust you.
Kata looks at Eve, a little curious and confused.
Stand up.
He stands up.
Puts a hand on your chest and says, when you've been around for this long, you pick up a few tricks. Sebastian, Eve is spending your learning point.
Ha!
Get fucked.
Get learnt.
Ha!
Have you learned how to learn how to learn?
Go get a degree.
You went to Eve College, and FalKKonE was the school bully who kicked you out for existing.
Oh my goodness.
And the light seems to sort of start to encompass the area as you feel yourself begin to wake up.
Let him know. I'll let them know, Eve.
Good.
And one day, I'm cashing that in. It's always nice to have these talks.
Eve actually smiles. Very well.
Passion smiles as the white overtakes. Oh. Yeah, did that rock? No!
The rock deserves a break. Holy shit!
Act 4! Act 4!
He's
No arms! No
semi-learning,
arms!
what?
No arms!
You come to,
How long
and
did
you're
that
wearing something.
What?
Wait a minute!
Yes.
Sorry, this version isn't accurate. He has arms.
Shut the fuck up!
Arms are
I was
those.
not supposed to anticipate that.
Was the condition for all of this not Sebastian losing both arms? What was
No,
it?
it was losing. No, it was. It was getting hit really fucking hard.
How? So wait, what'll happen from their point of view?
From Mercury's point of view, you. Alright, so.
I need
From
to
Mercury's
watch.
point of view, you lost your arms, fell to the ground on top of your arms, and now, as you're coming back up, well, one of them is back on, actually.
Ha!
Yeah. The shawl was in the way. You still lost one of them, though. Before we do get to his turn, I do have to... Yeah, okay.
That was so awesome. Is there music, by the way?
There isn't yet. Oh my god. It's him! It's him!
It's
Oh, no.
him?
What did we roll?
He showed up.
Duncan, it's him.
Who?
The
showed up.
Hitman?
It's him.
I'm curious.
I can't fucking believe it. Oh my god.
Guys, you see, as the sand that fell through the ground,
Oh my god, what?
it all begins to coalesce in the middle of the hallway
What the fuck?
What?
as a giant fucking cowboy.
I'm sorry. What?
You can't just do this!
Emotional damage.
Duncan.
Please do
Total
not
whiplash.
tell me that
Total
that is-
whiplash.
Anyway, Sebastian.
Hi.
What?
Here's a good question, Wesley. The arm that is blown off, how clean of a thing is it?
Not very.
Oh, God, my head. Huh.
You know what? I'm not even gonna question it at this point.
What? Huh. Soul Drag, is that you, buddy?
Sebastian, do you want to play Soul Dracula?
No, this one would be a fun one for you.
Oh, for me? Oh boy.
I thought he was talking to the cowboy.
Duncan!
Look at the cowboy. That is Soul Drac 4.
I would hate it.
Clearly me art.
I think I would die.
I feel kind of different.
Oh. You're...
It's like a good different, though.
Yeah. Unfortunate for the autumn, though, but you know what? Yeah, we know people for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up my arm that's ripped off from the thing. But I think I have a general idea of how this works.
Yeah?
Sebastian pulls out the tape recorder. Yo, she hated this whenever I used it before. If I'm understanding this power right, why don't we put her in this?
The tape recorder. Get in.
Well, we can try.
Yeah. Sebastian is gonna fucking...
You're still weightless because of Mercury.
Yeah!
You're just gonna fucking fly up, basically.
He's gonna take a deep breath, crouch down, and then just jump up towards her.
You go up through the hole, and you are in the sky. The red skies.
At night.
Here we go.
Holy shit.
Okay. Oh, Rachel gets to see
Yeah,
that.
we're not alone. You see, we're not alone. Dodging and weaving and trying not to fucking die.
Sebastian just fucking jumping up towards her. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's you. Oh, good. You got another fucking thing. Red skies is the fucking guy who doesn't know how to fucking stop.
If I could kindly just have you go in.
Fuck off.
Sorry. He looks down towards like one of the holes that would give him slight line of sight to Renegade. That's for after this. Oh, I'm sorry. You said fuck off.
Dear Lord.
He's gonna try to seal her within the tape recorder.
Fucking ham.
You fly up and hold up the tape recorder. Her sons attack you. They tear at you. But... oh wow, this is a really comfy hat and shawl. And she slowly starts to get magnetized towards the tape recorder. She does fly away, but she's more tired, almost. Like you're breaking down her will.
I won that roll, right?
Yes, you did.
I'm getting over the heights wall.
Hell yeah, dude.
I spend one of my 5 resolve. Where do you think you're going? I'm gonna do it again.
Plus point.
Plus point.
As she had started to back up, all of these stars creating the staircase had started whirling around here behind her in sort of a whirlwind, as We're Not Alone is going to try and push her back towards Sebastian.
Oh, that's
Get her, Sebastian.
Yeah, Croc Rock's gonna say, this dumbass doesn't stop.
What?
He's right. I don't stop. I won't stop.
Alright, fair.
Dumbass doesn't stop. He got only one arm. He going.
You go.
Yeah, just putting it out there, but this concert ability, as Vard put it, it feels like the newest addition to it, that sand. Not only did it burn and whatnot like your concert does, it seemed to hit really, really hard. Like our good friend Mr. Sandman down there does.
So, Sebastian,
Yeah.
you're correct. And you also activate a villainous action.
That's
Called From
hilarious.
Confetti and Confessions.
Yeah.
If anyone goes for any low-hanging fruit monologue.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. You're right. You want to be right? You want to be right so bad, smart guy.
Hey, that's my husband.
Do ya? Huh? Do ya? He just kind of gets real close to you before, like, going back.
Look. You and all your high and mighty friends all just still use. You don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that you're using the image? You're using the name. You kept the name. Why would you keep the name?
That's not an answer. That's not a question I can answer myself.
I don't fucking care anymore, okay? I don't fucking care. Because I seem to be the only one with any fucking balls around here, unlike, oh, I'm the best fighter. I hit things really hard.
Hey, don't talk about him like that. He's
I
been
don't
through a lot.
fucking care. All I know is that I want you all gone. I want you all to burn until nothing even remains.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
There they are.
Well, let me just say that, guys, I'm gonna have to stop you there. I understand that you're hurting, but hate only begets more hate. Revenge only begets the cycle to continue again.
You know what? Just fucking die already.
As the suns begin to whip up even more winds.
Since it's gone and she can't spend a bizarre field point to counter rush, I'm resolve rushing it.
Alright. The villainous action gives her a free rush.
How?
Hmm.
This is working out.
They do.
Oh.
As you hold up the tape recorder and the winds, they just keep tearing into you. You take 4 damage.
Act 4?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think it's time we, tip our hat to the crowd, shouldn't we?
Ah, yeah, that sounds good.
You flip off your hat, and behind you manifests a form.
Oh! He looks so cool!
Show.
Oh!
Oh, it's animated.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool!
Holy shit.
I'm gonna
That's
pause. I'm
so
gonna pause on it. I need to see it. Pat!
That's so
I love
fucking
that!
cool.
The fucking talisman!
Yo.
Oh, he's so cool!
Very cool.
Ah!
He's got a paintbrush.
Back downstairs with Remenegade.
Now, in other news.
Remenegade?
Remenegade.
That's
Alright,
not her
this.
name.
Yeah, this.
Oh yeah, this.
There's a big cowboy.
Fucking hell.
I don't care about the cowboy.
You don't care about the cowboy?
I don't care about the cowboy.
Yeah.
Renegade's gonna look to Abishai, look to Ezra, look to Abishai. Can you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, cool. And Renegade is going to jump off and go over to Sandman. Hello again.
Barely like he sees you. He's not even focused on you.
Cool, you're not gonna pay attention to me here. I have 7 health.
Aww.
He kind of looks over. I punched you one time.
Yeah, it hurt really, really bad.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
She kind of holds out a hand, like kind of asking him to come with.
Let's see. This is his role.
Come on, you must take the first step, Mr. Sandman.
Is that 2d6 keep highest one?
Yes.
First one.
He takes your hand very gently, as to not,
Shatter it into 95
Hurt me.
pieces.
Yeah. Fun fact, that -4 is his fear of red skies.
Oh.
Renegade's just kind of gonna gently take the hand. She can't hurt you if you've got friends.
I do.
There's a, cheesy smile from the corner as they're huddling under this barrier.
That's Renegade's turn.
Alright, you fucking prick, you're doing great and all that, but kicks Ezra in the ass. Get your fucking self together! I'm gonna roll Hamon healing
Heal.
plus a flaw of Abishai's, which is she can't help Ezra under any circumstance, so -2.
Yeah.
That's so fucking beautiful.
Abby's gonna keep holding the barrier above them so they're safe.
Alright.
I would like to go up top for Rachel if you don't mind.
Oh, but of course.
Oh, alright. Seeing Sebastian manifest Act 4. We're Not Alone is going to fly over above red skies.
Need a hand, Sebastian?
Yeah, that would be extremely...
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not meant to be a pun.
Wait, what? Like that, the was it? Oh, right.
Well, yeah.
And the Whirlwind of Stars is going to start flying back around red skies, and I'm going to try and constrict her with the stars.
Okay.
Hold her in
okay.
place. While keeping at least one above my head.
She is going to... Red skies at the star, bitch.
Alright. Alright.
Hey, croc.
Wow, you really set yourself up for these, don't you? Croc says all of this, by the way, in my voice. Jeez, it's like you're just asking for me to just say, red skies at the bitch.
I love Croc.
Hey, Rachel, what the fuck you, fucking...
I see. Do I get a bonus for Croc?
Yeah,
If you can take away one of the things, it'll go down to a 2d6, I know that much.
Ah, right. How could I forget? Her learning point
Oh.
uh-huh.
that she can spend. It's for if people try and redirect them.
Oh no!
Well,
She's
The winds
learning!
just get stronger.
Oh.
yeah.
Yep.
How much stronger?
Like there's another sun there.
So another d6.
Yep.
Oh no!
Come at me, bitch. Don't come at me, bitch. I take it back.
No, not that much.
Don't actually come at me, bitch. I really don't. That's 20. I would take 11. I have a resolve
Yep.
to spend for that.
How much resolve do you have?
I
'Cause
only have
can
2.
Resolve it as well.
So I can take 1 resolve,
You deal 1 health.
taking 6.
The one-hit wonder strikes again.
Okay.
You need to learn what counts as things which need to be protected. Get your priorities straight.
I'm going to spend a resolve.
Oh. Alright.
I'm down to 0 resolve.
Oh boy.
And I'm taking another action.
Oh boy.
And We're Not Alone is going to dive directly at her.
Oh boy.
As I shoot my finger out towards her in an attempt to inject her with a sedative
Alright.
in order to lull her to sleep.
Well, you've activated a fun little trait of hers,
Yeah?
which is she gets bonuses if she also attacks herself.
I've activated a trait myself as well,
Ooh.
which is
Ooh,
the...
fancy.
It's the no fear trait.
Abishai's tied to We're Not Alone. Could you make this if you roll any sixes exploding?
Oh my god, wait, you're right. Abishai is tied to We're Not Alone. How does that work, Westley? Is there anything Abby can do to help?
The way that they become untied... I really should have mentioned this before. The way that they become untied is by one of the people going really far away.
Okay, that doesn't...
They're right next to each other.
They're still close.
We're Not Alone isn't.
It's not that far.
It's every party.
How far does it... They were in the same spot, and I always kept within Rachel's range.
Yeah, it's basically half of your range.
That would have been really nice to know. I didn't know that.
I forgot about it.
I could Oh, here's something I could do. I don't see a way where this is ever going to get triggered, so I'm going to deactivate my secret action on Abishai.
Okay.
And you know how the stars started coming out of the hallway and up?
Yep.
Spending that secret action point as a flats point instead. The whirlwind that's surrounding Red Skies right now is not just stars.
Solar panels?
It's solar panels. Each of which, as Richard can confirm, have been charged with Haman. And as they are moved, the kinetic motion will trigger hard light Haman to erupt small hard light blades out of the center of each solar panel.
Hey, Tally.
Can confirm.
Tally, we talked earlier about potentially having Croc Rock also supercharging the solar panels.
We did.
And there is a Croc Rock within observable reach right now.
What's she doing?
She is going to attack both of you.
20.
That's good for Rachel.
Really fucking good for a hit, yeah.
You get to her and you tackle her. Grabs on and injects her and makes her a little drowsier. Ooh, maybe that's actually a lot drowsier.
There's at least one sound downstairs, so I'm just like, sweetheart, you better not be doing something stupid right now, I swear.
She's doing something stupid!
Tell
You
her
should love
not
for
to!
it. No!
This dumbass never stops.
I'm a horrible influence! Never tell me to do these things!
Don't worry. Seb's got this.
Not just Seb. So Drax here, too.
And so, Dracula. Nice to meet you, Actor.
Hi.
Could you please put her down?
Nah, I think we can try.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Oh yeah,
it's a
bike.
motor-
Meanwhile, bike turn.
Yeah, it's bike turn. Bike turn, everybody. Bike's gonna fucking...
Bike.
No!
Better stay here,
Get
bike.
it!
Bike.
Since it is Grace and Jonah's turn next, I will give you guys a chance.
Tally, I have
Grabbing
multiple
on?
suggestions.
We grab it on?
We grab it on.
We grab it on!
Tentacles
grab
out, grabbing onto that shit.
All right, go forward and attach with the vines as the stand, holding on to the bike, turns around, grabs takes her cattle prod, and uses it to slice the vines.
Oh.
Resolve? Let's go
fuck
again.
you. Yeah, let's resolve that.
Let's
Shit,
go
I have two
again.
more that.
You throw one more vine, and it grabs on to her cattle prod, which she drops.
I reel that shit in back to my own hand, and you mine now, bitch.
Bye.
Jonah has a cattle prod.
She's going. Oh no.
Since Jonah's things plants and shit like that, right? Fucking spin some vines, some of it hardens into like a woody like substance. Fucking just make a fucking plant motorcycle. Shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's kind of awesome. I kind of want to do that if it's possible. but I
Wait,
don't
we
think it
came
is.
here earlier. Could we plot point that Jonah owns a motorcycle?
But I don't think it. Well, I'm pretty sure he would own one.
Applause for that one.
Could we? But then he parked it here.
Doesn't Bakolchi have a bike?
He does have a bike.
Alright,
Yeah.
go ahead, steal my bike.
Yeah, we go outside. We steal Bagoji's bike.
Steal my bike.
Still McGolfie's bike.
Guys, the Goji's gonna be so sad after this episode.
I'm so sorry.
It's
I
alright,
feel
but
so
I'll get you a
bad
new
for
one.
him.
Wait, get Sebastian a new car?
Exist?
Yeah, we gotta get Sebastian a new car,
What
figure
about-
out what to do about his arm.
He's just been running
Yeah.
back and forth.
I've been carrying
wanna-
these two back and forth up and down
I
the
want to
stairs
get
over and over
Bagolji
again.
to the bike too.
I want to get off the staircase.
Can we get him to the bike?
If you can do it in one turn,
Alright.
because I will be honest, any longer than that, and you will have no idea what direction she went.
Hey, Wesley. Okay, then I create some really fucking long vine tentacles that wrap around the corner, grab Bagolji, and fucking drag him to us.
Roll precision.
And I'm,
Bike
and I'm,
chase,
I'm
bike
taking
chase,
that as
bike chase.
damage.
Yeah, that's a fair trade-off. Sure.
I can
Rob
say that the
Bagolji, we
Croc
need you to
Rocks I
drive.
sent after the bike were also carrying me.
Carry me, my children.
Come on, Bagolji,
Looks
let's
over
go.
at Eli, who's bleeding out in a pile of fire.
No, it's Kotowari.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I know Eli. He's a gangster too. He's used to this.
Is this something that normally happens for you, Bagolji?
Yeah, it was part of the course in my gang experience.
The hell did the turtlenecks get into? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Where's Bagolji?
Oh
Where's
yeah, I forgot Bagolji.
Yes, 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 yes.
Should be Bagolji's turn.
You know what I could do? I could have them pillar straight up,
Mhm.
and then drop and form like a rope bridge between the two bikes.
Yes.
Then you can be tightrope walking across the crocodiles and fencing. Leslie, I think I'm going to be pillaring crocodiles up in the air and trying to drop them like a rope to
Alright.
connect the two vehicles.
Hey, I got an idea. So, Jonah trait, skilled driver. His license was purchasing and racing sports cars, and as a result, Jonah was an extremely skilled driver. So can you use that knowledge to help Grace keep the thing steady to increase the accuracy of Bagolji's bridge?
I think that's reasonable. That is a very good use of a trait that barely comes up.
Okay. What's the trait modifier?
+1.
And can I do something too as Grace?
Yeah, sure.
As she's like revving the motorcycle, she lifts up like both of her index fingers, and underneath the fingernail vines shoot out forward, creating small blinking guiding ropes for the crocodiles to line up with.
like it's a flight strap.
Yes, exactly.
I'll give you a +3.
Sounds fair.
Sounds good to me. So that's +7 altogether.
The crocs stack and fall, and the alpha croc just barely kind of hitches his teeth on part of it. It's very unstable and is likely to fall at any moment. You technically lost by 1, but because, you know, I'm just making it unstable. She looks back.
Oi! Pull over. We've got your plates. Literally.
The stand looks back still, and then just like stands up on the bike.
Oh, bitch, you want to do this?
Kicks the handlebars a bit.
Oh,
and
bitch.
the bike straightens. the bike starts swerving around
Whoa.
a bit.
Are you trying to like shake off the croc rope?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna, with my Croc's proxy ability, the kind of like the signal chain that I get going with them to extend the range, I'm going to use it here to form kind of like this electromagnetic connection between all of the Crocs.
Okay.
To fortify their hold.
I see. Almost breaks the hold, but then they hold together tighter. The woman looks a little annoyed.
How about we reel in our catch, eh, Jonah?
Aye, but first we should slow them down.
Good idea.
Jonah's gonna hold out his arms and project, and vines are gonna shoot out of them to circle in front of the other bike and cover the road. And the thorns on the rose vines are going to get a lot longer for basically effectively spike strips.
Okay. The woman, without turning away, kicks the bottom of the bike, and there is a mini steam explosion below the bike, making it hop over the spikes before landing back down, swerving just a tad, but straightening out again. The crocodiles keep a hold on it.
I get rid of the vines before they hit us.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is this like a rural street in Electros, or is this more of like a highway?
This is more like a rural street.
Okay, cool. So there's not a lot of people around, basically, is what
Nope.
I'm asking? Alright.
Yeah.
Grace is going to start swerving the bike this way.
Okay.
Basically, like, using the crocodile rope, like a magnetic bungee cord. So,
Okay.
going in a little bit closer, bunching up the crocs, and then is just going to hit the brakes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna try and
Interesting.
use the built-up
Good
magnetic
idea.
force of the bunched up crocs to just vroom, pull her off her seat.
Huh. Okay.
Because when the
Okay.
bike gets pulled back, she should go flying forward.
You bunch up the crocs and launch her a bit forward, but she, with her foot, latches onto one of the handlebars and swings back around onto it.
Grace just kind of whistles like, normally I'd be mad, but fuck, that was cool.
Darling, throw it into reverse to keep that thing from moving.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, trying on it. That's my turn.
Alright. She leans down and takes something from the bike. It's a pack of chips.
Yeah,
It's Mr.
Yep.
Sky's favorite.
it's Doritos.
She
I'm
opens
episode
it up and pours some chips into her hand, and then moves her hand over all of them as you see a bunch of little purple lightning shocks each and every one of them.
Okay, I know.
Animating those
I
chips.
know her ability. I know what her
And-
ability is.
She is going to toss them directly in everyone's way.
Could you get your crocs to eat them if they're electrified?
Wait a minute. That's a brilliant idea. These chips, they were made for me.
Jonah could try to project vines forward to kind of be like a scoop, kind of a viney shield, if you will.
How are these chips charged? What's the polarity of these chips?
Roll brains. They seem to have a positive charge.
Alright, positive, negative. It doesn't matter, because these crocs are both, baby. I'm gonna try to pull them in.
Ayo. Alright.
Alright. I know what you're capable of. You're able to control the states of matter between gas, solid, or plasma.
She looks over at you. She points down to the bike. You're incorrect. She tosses back the chips, and some of them do indeed get drawn to the crocodiles, and then hit the crocodiles. And then
Oh no.
every crocodile that is hit just immediately lets go.
Oh,
Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. Hold the line. We have significantly less crocs to work with now, but maybe that's a good thing.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe it'll work in our favor.
And there's one more chip coming towards everyone.
Who gets it?
Oh, there's just this slow mo, just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's all in slow motion.
No.
The chip goes forward and it heads towards and boops Grace on the nose.
Oh, boy.
And Grace, you immediately let go
Oh, boy.
and drop off the side.
Fuck.
And because Jonah is connected to you,
Oh, fuck.
so does he.
Shit.
Oh crap.
And how fast are we going at this point?
Pretty fast.
Thought so.
Like,
This would be very bad if I fall off.
yeah.
So my thought is using a combination of Grace's newly found cat-like reflexes and Rose of Sharon's abilities. When she falls, I want to drop the dramaturgy mask
Okay.
and shoot a vine out to launch me up into the air by smashing the ground and using that, like, you know, just kind of like a vine springboard.
Okay. Interesting.
And changing myself into a cat, so at the very least, it'll hurt less.
Yeah.
I suppose, actually, that's a good question. Can I drop a dramaturgy mask that quickly?
You have to physically take it off your face.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a think about it thing. It's a you have to physically take it off.
Then
Great
never
save.
mind, that wouldn't be possible.
Wait, no.
Yeah?
Does Grace have enough time to say, punch me?
She has enough time to go, fuck!
Quick, man, hit me in the face.
Yeah, I can try to knock Grace's mask off.
Roll bronze.
Oh dear. Don't tell Sebastian!
Do it.
Tell him what? Ah! Fuck!
You're just gonna be rolling against the universe for if this works.
Oh no.
Wait, nah, so the night out will be 9. Do I have anything to assist in me punching my wife?
Can I quote that? Am I allowed to quote that?
Yes!
Please do, oh my lord.
Go for it.
Hey, 10 minutes before this fight, did Grace drink a caffeinated drink?
Did Grace?
Plus point it. Plus point it.
We got plus
You know what?
points?
Yeah. I'm going to plus point it, combined with Night Owl, and caffeine is the greatest high. If Jonah, well, which now Grace has the system. If Jonah drinks a caffeinated drink within 10 minutes of a fight, he's much more energetic and dexterous in his movements and becomes super dodgy, but like a super hyperactive squirrel.
We got some on the way here.
It was like 2 a.m. Of course we did.
We stopped
So-
at like a vending machine or like a supermarket.
Garuga bugs.
A
So, that's
Garuga
still
bomb.
so Night Owl is +1, and caffeine is greatest high is also +1, for a +2 to that 8, for a 10 for an escalation.
Nice.
Let's go again. Let's kill herself in a road accident. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's stab Thorn straight through
Okay.
Grace's skull and sever her spinal column.
So this
There goes
+2.
my nose.
That's an 11.
Oh, come on. Yeah!
The world would have had to crit.
You punch off the mask.
Whoa.
I'm gonna lose the mask.
Yeah. The mask flies off and shatters to the ground. Grace, you don't actually take any damage, because fun fact, dramaturgy masks.
Oh, they do the whole negation damage, right?
Yeah, they have a negation damage if you take your hit to the face.
I love
Yeah,
that.
they're kinda
That's
like-
good for Small
kinda
Cat,
like
who is now
Berserk
turning their feet into a springboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you shrink me?
On one condition. Yes.
Okay, what's that? What's the condition? Oh no! Oh, Jonah!
Oh no. Oh no! Jonah's like a gnome.
Oh, I didn't think about that part of this. Sorry, sweetheart.
Jonah just kind of looks at you. You see kind of like a ruffle in his hair. 2 cat ears pop out.
fuck, on second thought, that's adorable. Let's go!
Grace into Catboys confirmed.
Grace is into Catboys confirmed.
Catboys are cute.
I can't quote that.
Jonah's just as oblivious as a Catboy, so I think it fits.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Grace is into oblivious dorks. So precision to springboard, or like...
You activate a villainous action.
Good lord, okay.
The woman on the bike, seeing, oh, look, you're a cat, takes something out of her pocket and tosses it. The air is filled with catnip.
Psychological warfare.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me high!
Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace! Hi, Grace!
Here's the question: does she act like Sebastian?
How does Sebastian act when he's high?
I can taste colors.
Oh no, probably. Oh no,
Oh yeah, by the way, it's called, And You Found a Fool lying in a daze.
I was the fool.
You were the fool. Grace and Jonah, you springboard forward. And then Grace touches some catnip.
Oh. Oh, the air smells good.
Yeah, the air smells really good. Ooh, that's... Oh, hey, look, a bike.
Hey lady, why are
man.
your tits so funky? I think... God damn it. Is Jonah also high then?
Yes.
Oh god damn it.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a good time.
So, hey, can you please roll bronze for, you know...
Yeah, now my plan backfires because I have less bronze as a cat, so...
Yeah.
Can Grace and Jonah, like, wrap up inside of each other and put, like, a vine cocoon around them and turn into a tumbleweed?
That was actually my original plan, yeah.
I'll allow you to roll durability for that. 40 miles an hour, 1d6 per 10 miles, that seems
Seems
pretty
fair.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue with that. Oh my god! Thank you, Road, for rolling
You
like
guys,
shit.
surprisingly, only take a fraction of what you think you should.
Because Electra
Soft roads
recently
around
rolled
here.
out those Rubber Roads initiative.
Wow, this ground smells bumpy.
Oh, Grace.
You okay, my dear?
Roll off.
Fuck me. There we go.
Not now. Not the time for that.
I'm imagining that there's just the Bagolji's shriek of WHAT?!
And because, you know, speed and everything,
Yeah. And we're still rolling,
these-
like, over into, like, a house.
yeah.
You get the Doppler effect of Bagolji going by. Oh crap! Grace, Jonah, no! And he goes, no!
Oh my god! Bagolji also on the back of a bike with no driver anymore!
Yeah.
Hey Wesley.
Yeah.
Bagolji's going to scoot forward to take the driver's seat.
Okay.
I'm going to start 3D printing an insulated windshield.
All right.
It's one of those simple, clear windshields I can put on the front of the bike.
Yeah.
All right, quick question.
She looks over.
Fuck's your deal with the bike anyway?
She winks.
Oh my.
Doesn't answer anything. Listen,
They're
listen.
both mute.
Do you want to monologue that?
Or just rubbing his chin. Okay. So, if you two can't exactly talk, do you think we could slow down and maybe try to figure something out? Because I want to know what your end of the deal is going to be here.
She speeds up.
Oh,
Jonah and Grace, you guys are high.
Grace in the bouncing vine ball is just like, hey, Johnny, Jimbo, Joe, you wanna shoot your vines like a spider do? We can roll really fast. Like, really fast.
Yeah. That might be quite the experience.
I think it's worth it. Let's go and roll. They
You're
fought
a cat.
hamsters before, but we're bigger.
Hmm.
I like big hamsters.
Productive turn, you two.
Okay, he's gonna use some of Rosa Sharon's small vines. Remember back on Trash Island when they used Rosa Sharon to work as an in-between for a blood transfusion?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to do that, but change the cellular structure inside of the plant. I don't know if there's like a special plant that is like capable of like filtering, but he's gonna try to filter their Grace's blood to get rid of the catnip effect.
Ooh.
Okay. You just barely get unhigh enough to mostly come to your senses.
Alright, sober up back there, you two junkies.
I'm just gonna say this flat out. You have one turn to get back to the speed that they are, or you're basically out of the fight because like
Yeah.
they're going
Well,
fast.
I have my idea. So basically, if Jonah's not doing it, now that I'm not high, this will help even further. So keeping the rose ball around Grace like a little ball of cat yarn made out of vines, Grace is going to shoot a Spider-Man vine at the side of one of the buildings as they're still rolling. You know, they were going like 50 miles an hour. They haven't stopped yet. So I'm going to use that momentum to try and slingshot myself up onto one of the roofs, into the gutter, and follow along in the gutter.
Like a cheetah.
All right. Sure.
Grace is now
sure.
Grace is now the fastest living animal on
These
Earth.
two come flying on the roof.
I'm going to try to realign the motorbike. Swing it around.
The woman reaches down past the bike and takes the helmet. Is
All right.
here again.
There's Mr.
Oh,
Bad Guy.
Mr. Bad Bike.
Mr. Bad Boy.
And she chucks it.
No, no, no,
Alright.
no, no,
Trying to get through my
no.
windshield. Trying to get through my windshield. Buster. Do I feel like putting my life in your hands right now?
Oh, God.
I
trust
don't
us.
I
recommend
take,
it.
swing the bike over, I can take it.
Okay.
If you can knock me out,
Oh,
we might just be able to let her go right here.
Right.
if Blue Sky's tied to you, then we have to worry about what he's gonna actually do to
He
you.
can take control of your body even if you're unconscious.
He can
Knock
just,
me the
you
fuck
do-
out.
he can just snap your neck.
Keep going. That's what.
Right.
That's what Tyler did.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the exact number of bizarre points I have left over from Star Red?
It was 20-something! I think
I
you
could
try.
spend my life savings of bizarre points to swap out this Bugolgi for
You have 21 bizarre
Robo-Golgi.
points, Duncan.
21, I think.
21.
You know what? Full cyborg body, Bugolgi could serve as at least a temporary containment for Mr. Blue Skies till a better way is found.
Westley,
Aye.
all of my bizarre points, all of my plots points, all 4 of them, which I still have,
Okay.
to say that this Bugolgi is not the real Bugolgi.
Where's the real Bugolgi? Where's the real Bugolgi, Duncan? What have you done with him?
Real Bugolgi's all somewhere fucking living, Wesley.
Him and Shangdi in the lab are just both like an absolute mess, have been working on this shit forever, and just like, hey, this is kind of working.
Wesley,
Yeah.
you can say fuck you at any moment.
Duncan, I have an idea how Croc can be here.
Yeah, what's up?
Cybernetics. It has a Wi-Fi signal. Green-eyed lady can send your stand through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I was
Green-eyed
gonna
lady
say.
can do that.
Yes, we did that in episode 9.
Never mind. No need
Yeah.
for the grid. We're catching the helmet.
The helmet gets thrown and it gets right to the windshield. It's turning in midair and it's like it's looking at you. You get this really uneasy feeling from it. And right as it's about to hit the windshield, steam explosion.
Mm-hmm.
The windshield both cracks and is now completely covered. Kind of, sends you back a bit, dealing 11 damage.
What?
Oh.
Hey, Wesley,
Yeah,
can I overheat right now to try to grab the helmet?
sure.
All attacks are unopposed next turn.
Oh my god, Duncan!
Oh my
Finger
god!
guns. Just to help you out a little bit.
You do. You catch it.
Golgi kind of has it like by the top, it facing him dead on. He's going to stand up on the bike, holding it as the suit begins to form up around his arm.
It does.
So, what I'm getting at here is that you're trying to escape, disappear with your partner, your friend here, Blue Sky. It was your mistake handing him to us.
You look back over to the woman on the bike, and she's looking back. She kind of smirks. She definitely has an air of like, oh yeah, I'm breaking the bike out. That's why I'm here. And then you look down at the helmet, and the helmet itself also gives out an air. Do you want to know what the air it gives out is? What the fuck is going on?
Alright.
So, you're partially correct of, it was planned, it just wasn't planned by him.
I'm going to steer the bike back towards over here, towards you guys.
As...
I think at this point I'm also going to disengage the Crocs to let the bike go.
Yeah.
And hit the brakes.
Okay.
Guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Mr. Bagolchi.
There he is.
Sorry, Shang-Di. Come on, let's commentate for a bit. I want to make sure Grace and Jonah get another okay.
That's fair. I'm just kind of worried about this sort of I don't know, almost parasitic suit getting into my circuitry. I'm not really a fan of it. It's very unnerving, you know?
Blue Sky attempts to move. So, you guys seem to have accidented your way into the correct answer here, by the way. The overheating doesn't actually affect him because he is not Bagolgi. However, because the robot is not moving, a robot is a lot harder to force to move than a human.
Oh my god!
So, sure, that kind of works. So he's just standing on the bike. Yeah?
Please tell me the bike falls over and he falls on his ass.
I was gonna say, that seems like the most reasonable thing to happen.
I think the Croc Rock should fucking push him over, man.
I have a funny idea. Just a really funny image, right? So Sky is still on this bike. This bike is still going. Bagolgi purposely stood up beforehand. So Sky is stuck there, unable to move, in like a T-pose, standing perfectly still, and Bagolgi's kinetics degree let him balance Sky perfectly, so the bike keeps going in a straight line.
Grace and Jonah, you can see, like, the suit itself, it really looks like someone is trying to move, but can't.
Is he just T-posing for dominance?
No, I think it's a little bit worse.
Croc Rock Alpha is going to show up on the roof next to you guys.
Bagolgi, what the fuck?
For the sake of this, I have me and Shang-Di have worked on something to basically allow Croc Rock Alpha to kind of have a feed between us.
That makes sense.
So Croc Rock Alpha opens his mouth and goes, "Yeah, sorry I didn't let you in on this earlier. That's not actually me."
What?
I just imagine Croc Rock Alpha's running alongside us while we continue to fucking roll.
So we continue to sling ourselves along the roofs. Jeez, you really chose a good time to tell us that, huh?
Yep.
So what, Paul, do you want
Meet
us
Mecha Golgi.
to do?
Mecha Golgi? Looks more like Blue Sky too.
You think you can take it? Go for it. If not, get out, run.
It's just a prototype. You have your divine abilities. I'm the creator, and as the creator, I know its weak points. If you hit it directly under the neck, there is a joint connecting Bagolgi's head to Bagolgi's robotic body. That joint would normally be wrapped around his central nervous system, however, there is no such thing there right now. If you're able to pierce that with a vine, you may be able to sever the head from the body.
Shang-Di, the call's yours. I know it's like the first night out for Mecha Golgi, and
It's very, very catastrophic and... well...
I'm going to shed a tear over him, I think.
He's fulfilling its purpose out there. It's
He's
okay.
doing great. He's doing great.
Looks over at T-pose.
Look.
It's
A little
beautiful,
one
isn't it?
toe.
Purpose Gmod thing of Mr. Sky.
The Golgi just wiping a tear. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
We need art of that.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
This was a good use for my my bizarre points.
21 of them.
All 21 of them.
Alright, Jonah. Alright, Grace. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, shall we stick with our original plan?
I was thinking piercing vines of some sort. What if
I'm
we...
thinking cannonball.
I think so too. We're currently wrapped in vines, right? So what if we jumped
Ellie,
down
why
at
not
the
both?
neck, right? We
Yeah,
jump.
why not both? Spiky cannonball to the neck.
That's exactly what I was thinking. We jump down at the neck and then shook.
I want to see you punch a hole straight through this guy, like his
Let's
Dragon Ball up in
Well,
here.
then let's come in like a wrecking ball.
All right, go for the net. Got it. Cool. They turn to the left.
I make the exterior thorns on the vines significantly longer, Westley. As we
Okay.
launch ourselves off the roof and straight at Blue Sky, who's currently immobilized.
Yep.
Chunk. Pop him.
Oh my god, you're fucking instigating this man.
As the ball of rose vines and thorns just goes up into the sky and comes down with a perfect trajectory. Mr. Sky finally gets enough strength from the movement of fabric to move a tad, to look up. And the long thorns just go straight through the top.
As we impact Mr. Sky and knock his ass to the ground, lying shattered. Mr. Blue Sky, numb and broken, here you lie alone.
As Blue Sky just fucking topples off the bike. And bam! 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 Just completely and utterly annihilated. The suit itself fades to reveal a fucking dead Bugolgi bot.
If the helmet's still attached to the head, Jonah's going to walk over. Jonah's going to summon the rose sword and slash the cyborg's neck for decapitation for a coup de grace.
The helmet flies into the air.
Actually, I'd like to stay on the cybernetic head, so I
Oh.
can use the cybernetic head as a handle to lift to pick
I
up the
see.
helmet.
Of course, go for it.
Shangdi sheds a single tear, just like, good night, sweet prince. May you go into the night softly.
Man, this is kind of grim to watch.
Hey, just be glad that's not you, dumbass.
Yeah, because you just watched one of your friends coup de
Yeah.
grace you.
Yeah, that ain't me.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
isn't.
awesome.
Isn't it great that you listened to your elder Padawan? Eh?
Ooh.
Thou shine on the road to victory indeed.
You know I try my best to listen to you, Shangdi.
I
Wait a
know you
minute,
did your best.
did you tell me to stop treating you like a boss?
I've probably told you a lot of things, honestly. You know, it's kind of one of those do as I say, not as I do, but also sometimes don't do as I say.
Right. Right.
Just to look out for yourself. That's kind of the gist of what I was trying to get at.
I mean, of course I'm not going to just completely
Oh, I know, you've gotten better.
ignore advice. That's
You
I
have
mean,
your
that's in my
moments
life.
sometimes, though. You have your moments.
I look at Grace. Grace, dear, what do you think? Shall we
What?
finish this?
I mean, that's not really our decision, man, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
They're probably keeping it around for a reason, right?
Yes, probably.
If they could have just destroyed it, don't you think they would have?
Enough.
Also, I don't want that on me, so could you kindly not get anywhere near that?
I hold out the cyborg head towards Grace.
Stop.
But Grace, I'm so blue.
How close do you hold it, Jonah?
Not close anywhere near her face, you potato.
I think reflexively, just a vine shoots out of Grace's like shoulder and just tink, knocks the helmet like back over here.
Helmet gets knocked. It rolls a bit.
I said no, Jonah. Seriously, that thing could kill me. And you, for that matter.
I pick up the cyborg head again. Well, we have to have some way of transporting it. We have the cyborg head for that.
Oh.
We can't just leave it here.
A bunch of crocs come out of the building, like dragging like a big sheet or like a big blanket or something with them.
Oh, perfect.
And they just kind of like drag out the corners to kind of like wrap around and create like a helmet hammock.
Yeah, I dropped the head on the helmet. And I'm rough about it, by the way. I like spike that thing down on the blanket.
You drop the helmet and the head, and before it even hits the hammock, the helmet's gone.
Oh, fuck you.
The head's still there. The helmet's not.
Fuck you.
Hey, you remember that theory I had for a moment? Oh my lord. Come on, follow me, fucker. Cat hops back on the bike.
Damn it. For all of the
oh god, how do I do this? Oh god. The phone. Oh, no phone. Dramaturg. No dramaturg.
I got Goldie's phone. You're fucking...
This is gonna be
you're
awkward.
the size of a child right now, climbing onto a bike.
Stand on my back. Stand on my back, Jonah. Get on my back.
I get on Grace's back. I start floating around Grace's back. I call Bulgogi's like, your dumbass plan didn't work. The helmet's gone.
Hey, Shangdi, do you think you saw where that bike may have been heading?
I saw where it was going for but a moment, but well, here, let me pull up a map of Electro City. Oh yes, all roads, no idea. I could jump out of the Wi-Fi signal and go along the wires here. I could try and find them. It's not going to be easy, but I could try. Problem is there's no connection to anything else because this whole place is without power, so...
Here. How about you try that? I'm going to try to help a cat drive a bike.
Changdi, you, along trying to find where the bike is. It's a power outage. Yeah, wherever the fuck they are, they're long gone. Let's see. Red Skies is going to Resolve Rush. Rachel.
Oh, no.
Finger guns. Fuck you. Huh. So, No Fear is a two-parter. One part of it is that she does things that are risky quite often. But the flaw side of it is that she doesn't think through certain situations and sometimes underestimates people because she thinks she can handle them.
Yeah.
Can I try and overcome the second part of it, the underestimating people part? Because in this situation, she knows fully well what Red Skies is capable of, but she trusts that Sebastian can handle this.
I'll let you try.
I don't like the way you said that. Okay. What would I have to do for that?
Win a roll against the universe.
Alright.
Just one roll, bro.
Just one roll, bro.
Just one roll.
Bravery roll.
Alright.
No.
That's a 1d6 minus 1.
Share with the class.
What? Excuse me.
God fucking damn it.
Late into the night. Rejoice, everyone. The double ones are back to save us this time.
Are you fucking kidding
Well,
me?
as much as I want to try and figure out a way that I can bullshit this to make it where it's not that, Rules are rules.
Read them and weep,
kidding me
Wesley.
right now?
Yeah.
Read them and fucking weep.
Yeah.
That's so incredibly low. What? What? There's no way I should have won that.
Who hacked
No,
Roll
you
20
really
tonight?
shouldn't
What
have.
the fuck? What happened?
So yeah,
Is Roll 20 broken?
I'ma let Sebastian do his thing.
She's trying to wrap her tentacles around you and crush your windpipe.
Sounds good. Some of the stars are gonna come back in there and reinforce her neck. We'll try durability.
Hey, look at that.
20. And I
That's
spend 4 resolve to negate 20 damage. I'm down to 1 resolve. Finger guns! Wesley! Hey!
Isn't it funny
now-
how things are just kind of like lining up perfectly every single time?
I should be
I'm
dead right
starting to
now.
get suspicious of you.
I don't know how I'm alive right now.
All of you.
Oh, don't worry, there's still more.
Oh good.
Oh.
Don't worry, Tally, there's still more.
Oh good.
Oh no.
No, I don't need more. Thank you very much. What's that? What are you doing?
Red Skies overcomes a flaw.
What are you doing, Wesley?
Oh no.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Red Skies spends a resolve to take another action.
Wesley, what are you doing?
No.
I think we pissed Westley off. Oh no.
Fair enough. You completed that game already.
I had this planned for a while. I had the idea planned of, if it comes down to the wire, then I'm gonna try this as like a last resort.
Somebody
This is gonna fucking kill me.
get Rachel Love.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
What I
way.
can do.
There's no way. And I have 1 resolve left? I'd have to crit and then spend the resolve. I'd have to get 3 6s. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get that lucky twice.
Yeah, Red Skies and We're Not Alone are right above Renegade right now, right?
Yeah. Like
Or
right
something.
up there. Do we want to take the bet that Red Skies has hatred towards We're Not Alone and thus could do that? That seems
Oh,
like a
you're right, Tally. I forgot to add that trait on. Thank you.
Huh.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. We could do it.
Confirmed.
You won, Tally, but at what
25.
cost?
Honestly, I think Renegade getting thrown might actually.
Be enough.
It might. I could beat a 25. I can beat a 25.
If you take the roll instead of me,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have. I would take the damage. I would.
Go high roller.
I'm okay with that.
The throw gives you a critical injury.
All right, I'll take it. I will take it.
Thank you,
I
Cat.
roll the critical injury now. I will do it.
Takes the first action, Sandman.
Sandman looks up through the hole. The fire's around, beginning to disappear.
Yes.
As Sandman tosses Renegade. Due to your critical injury, your fight or flight response has kicked in. For 5 turns, your main focus is running away.
Can I try to bravery out of that? For Rachel? My mom defense trait is being triggered here.
I'm gonna just give you a minus. How about that?
Okay. Renegade yells parkour.
Oh man, it's been forever since
I
she
have 2
screwed that
resolve.
up.
Renegade jumps up and almost gets there before Red Skies flies out of the way, wrapping her tentacles around We're Not Alone. Rachel, you feel your consciousness fading, and Red Skies says,
Alright. You know what? I'll make a deal with you two. Let me fly away, and I won't crush your friend's windpipe. And, I don't know,
wraps the tentacle around We're Not Alone's body, the other one. Or I'll crush all of her.
My vote is just to let her go.
Sebastian's gonna look to her renegade. Like, yeah.
We're Not Alone kind of falls and fades as down below Rachel, who, fun fact, had been floating off the ground while she was being choked and suffocated, also falls to the ground.
He's caught by protective girlfriend.
Hey Tally, we'll talk about what lasting effects that has, because I know how much you love those.
Westley,
Yes?
you let her go.
Hey, I get to talk as
Yeah.
Act 4.
Yeah.
Do you really want her to be right?
Damn it. You're right.
And Red Skies flies off into the skies.
Crocodile Rock says, "This dumbass doesn't know," and then just gets cut off.
They're like going down. Just, hey, do you think we could reattach this with hormone?
No,
Oh, I don't want a robot arm.
too bad.
Oh.
Do you want no arm instead?
I mean, I could just make a blood arm as long as I've got Act 3 up, but Act 4 is,
Is the cowboy still there?
Jesus Christ.
The cowboy stands, tips his hat.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Cowboy squeezes through.
The fuck? What do you mean he squeezes through? How big and what?
He's made of sand.
Oh, yeah, sure, man.
He's just
Cowboy
leaving.
leaves.
He's just gonna go live his best life.
Okay, who the heck was that?
Adios, stranger.
As you two come down, Abby is just like nervously just holding Rachel and just like breathing, very focused, holding a hand over her face, just like, come on, stay here, come on.
Renegade's gonna put a hand on Abishai.
She looks up at you. She doesn't sound like it, but there's tears on her face, and she just says, "What happened up there?"
You let her go.
We're safe.
Yeah. For now. Here. Get up.
I.
Give me Rachel.
She doesn't seem to be able to do that.
Renegade will scoop Abishai up, who's holding Rachel.
She is pretty beefy.
There's just that surprise. Whoa!
This isn't the first time she's been on death's doorstep.
I
Nor is it the first time she's been unconscious because of stand mission.
know.
Nor will it be the
I know.
last.
I know.
I know you know.
I still feel partially responsible. I could see just a little bit of what she was doing, and yeah, no,
Nothing stops her.
I know. Believe me, I know.
She walked up to 25.
Yeah, she did.
I'm just gonna tell you guys this now. My one of my lasting consequences for this is, and I think Tally, you will agree with this, that Rachel and Abby both have a fear of being choked.
That's fair.
Because,
fair.
well, for Rachel it makes
Never mind.
sense. For Abby had to watch Rachel float in the air while being choked
Yeah, no, that's
by
very fair.
nothing.
Fear of the possibility of even being choked. So
Fear of choking is
Things
a
like-
concept.
Getting choked that hard would result in definite voice box damage.
Yeah,
Rachel, who can already barely speak.
Hey, at least it's just that and not an arm. He's still
Normally,
holding
I
it.
would counter that. But you know what? Fair, man.
Yeah,
Fair.
he tosses the hand down. Do you need a hand with it?
Oh, fuck, Sebastian.
What the actual fuck,
Sebastian.
dude?
Gonna
need
get
me
carrying Abby, carrying Rachel.
Should I? You there, funny red hair, and you, Miss Soriano, and the director herself. All three of you, my office. As soon as this place is not on fire, all of you are getting checked out for trauma. All of you.
Sebastian kind of like does that side
He's been
eye to
needing it
like
for
the
years.
broken wallet Sam. Just like, I mean, I'm
This
totally
is a
not
good
gotten it.
excuse. Pull him in here yourself if you want to. I will not.
I will.
I don't need to be dragged. I'm an adult. Oh, right, Vard.
Right, I'll carry you over my shoulder.
That's hot. Hold that thought though. Vard.
Vard looks at you, sees your hat, sees the shawl. Is silent for a moment, and just says, "Message heard." As a tear rolls down their cheek.
Oh.
And they said that one day they might come back.
I look forward to that day. What happened up there?
So I tried to seal her. Nearly did. Rachel injected her with a drug, and then proceeded to get choked out. Renegade and I were given a choice of let her fly off or, well, Rachel dies. You see what we chose.
I do.
Bard looks in your eyes. Hey, Sebastian, can you roll brains?
Sure.
Bard puts a hand on your shoulder and just says,
You did the right thing.
I think so too. I nearly would have done the stupid thing if my partner here didn't. Well, they know. Kind of looks up at the hat.
I'm his conscience now.
Yes, you are, my friend. Yes, you are.
Ezra comes up to Mr. Sandman.
"Yeah."
I do hope you do not mind me pulling out that which is painful. Hard times call for well, less than precise measures. If you would like enzymes or fell with less commotion, I would very greatly like to see you again on more peaceful terms. Perhaps we can talk about what troubles you. It's alright to not know what to say.
Scorpion of Red Eyes takes a small tentacle from Ezra's pocket and pulls out a business card for his psychiatry and hands it to Mr. Sandman.
You do so. Sandman takes it. Very clear that he does not know what to do with it immediately. But he takes it and keeps it held, for he has no pockets.
As
Give
said,
this man some pants.
said multiple times by our director, who's, well, a little bit more brash than normal.
He says that loudly so Abby can hear it, and then she just looks over at him like, I will fucking kill you.
You are not alone, Mr. Sandman.
Alright. Yeah. I guess not.
Yeah, you got some good friends willing to come in and stop you from doing something you'll regret.
I do.
He cowers behind Vard, seeing the sand kind of, shake off him a little. Oh, okay, Ezra, I might need to take you up on that counseling.
I told
You
you.
do. Renegade, still shaking, still kind of in fight or flight.
Yeah.
I have enlisted the help of a very nice, how do we put it, intern.
Yeah, but yeah, no, look.
Winks at
Whatever make him believes that your official business, I do not know.
But yeah, no, you see this guy right here? Kind of like still holding on to Vard a little, kind of still in between. This guy. He came to stop you, make sure you didn't do anything you regret.
Yeah.
I thought Sebastian was going to say us, because legitimately, like,
I mean, in my perspective, he's pointing at you, so I was a little confused.
also fair.
I don't know, man.
I'd like to be counted here.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Seems truly a icon amongst our people. Is that not right, Boulevard?
Vard has been called their full name for the first time in quite a while.
Ezra refuses
No.
to use anything but people's full names, so...
Vard kind of walks through the door and goes to Sandman, kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "We go back to shelter. Let's just get you a nice place to stay and not have you on the front as you wanted." Yeah, okay. Yeah. One of Sandman's traits is activated. He is way better following orders. It's called Cruel Fate.
And Renegade's gonna come over and
I'll
set Avishai down.
okay, where? Like here? I know you can't
Yeah.
move her.
I was originally going to like take you to another room, put you down, because I'm assuming that like Star Road has like couches.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can we just assume there's a couch in this room that somehow didn't
Sure.
get fucked? Renegade kind of just like puts a hand on Sandman's arm and is just like, there has been so much fighting that you've seen. I think you deserve a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've kind of ever really known. I mean, gangs, and then there's all that other stuff.
Well, no time like the present. Find something new.
Have you ever been on a vacation?
Ever
always
wanted to
kinda
go to a beach?
I always kind of wanted to take up gardening.
You could help water our plants. We've got a lot of them. Even more back home at the apartment. My parents like to give me a lot of plants.
We might know somebody who has been through something similar recently. Who you might like.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you'd like to garden.
Okay. That sounds nice.
Renegade looks too hard. Just kind of smiles.
You can't see it, but under their mask they're smiling. You can see it on Franklin, though.
Damn it, Sebastian's not in the room. God damn it. Babe! Why do we always just end up making friends with people?
That's cause we're really good at it, just like I'm good at tasting colors.
I swear to God.
All right.
I think-
Now that is happening, I think we are going to move that appointment to
Mercury
right about
walks
now.
past Sebastian, taps him, and is going to use gravity to forcibly pull him.
Hello,
thank
sir,
you.
Mr. Sip-
Mercury.
My office is.
Don't worry.
Oh,
I don't know where your office is.
it's that one. It's and right there, to the right.
This one.
Yes, that one.
Oh,
There we go.
should I carry my arm?
Nope, I got that too.
I'm gonna get a,
Thank
like
you,
a big easy chair
Mercury.
here, and he's just gonna pull his easy chair out. He's gonna like turn on some mood lighting. He's gonna sit down with like fold out like one of those long like. So tell me about your feelings, like psychiatrist. You know,
I feel like the first
put,
thing he
a
would
hand
do.
under his chin.
I feel like the first thing he'd do is he'd reach out with the arm he doesn't have anymore, and it's just like trying to do that thing of like, all right, I don't got you anymore. I have a conscience.
Oh, we are going to have to do a lot of work on you. Oh man.
All right. Well, how eventful.
Franklin came into the room. Did Franklin want to say anything?
Yeah, Franklin did come into the room because Franklin was going to also help with Rachel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Understandable.
are friends.
I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know why she keeps doing stupid stuff.
I don't either.
I appreciate her initiative, but sometimes it's a little far.
Sometimes you should stay back a bit. Just a bit.
She's at least alive. Oh, could be worse.
Yeah, I bet the brashness and the lack of self preservation is genetic.
Maybe we should.
Have you seen her mom's stand?
Maybe we should force her to go on a vacation too.
She deserves it.
Honestly, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
And I'm good enough at being forceful about that sort of thing. So long as hey Franklin, I've got a really funny idea.
Yep.
What if she shows up to work and we just aren't there, and then we tell her that we're all forcibly taking a day off, and because everyone's gone, she's too nice to force us to come back.
Great idea.
So she thinks she came up with the idea herself, but in actuality, we did.
Stray Heart holds up a thumbs up.
All right, plan. Get this adorable dumbass a break is a go.
Oh my god.
Carlos goes, oh wait, oh no, Eli!
Oh my god!
And Carlos goes off to
Oh, Eli lost an arm!
Yeah, Eli lost a hand.
Oh my god!
Are we good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Now on to our final scene of the night. As we go somewhere else. Red Skies floats down. Kind of sits almost. God damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! And Red Skies uses all of her orbs and completely fucking tears apart this car, taking out all of her anger on it.
Goodbye.
Red Skies looks over.
Goodbye.
Kind of holds a hand out.
Goodbye.
Red Skies floats across the bridge. As a form steps out. As other forms come out, Red Skies glares at the sound of silence in a lab coat. The fuck are you supposed to be? Last time I checked, you guys don't really play dress up or anything, but one of the sound of silence, all of them looking at Red Skies, one says,
Need
and a different set of one says,
power?
He looks at Killian. Killian motions the other to step aside. What are you talking about, little... whatever the fuck? What do you got? Killian holds up a hand and then stretches it a little, as if getting ready for something. And then thrusts his own hand into his own chest. And he holds a wriggling worm.
Fuck's that? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do something with that? What am I supposed to...
And Killian kind of tilts his head, cocky air, and then tosses it at her and just says, "Kill." And as it's in the air, the red orbs rip it to shreds.
Okay, I don't know what... I don't know if you think that's supposed to do something, or if that's supposed to...
And something that was surrounding it is still there. And it immediately shoots into her scarred eye. Red Skies falls to the ground, writhing in pain, as well as this sound of silence. As all of the suns kind of go towards her, and Killian simply takes out a clipboard and begins to write while looks at the sound of silence on the ground, looks at Red Skies. As the suns encroach on her, and with a flash of light, she is just gone. Killian simply rolls his eyes and marks an X. The sound of silence begins to disappear. Except one. Killian looks over. Yeah, that one does not disappear, does it? Killian looks over.
Kill.
And then instead marks a check. Looks at the red sound of silence and simply motions it to come forward.
That's fucked.
No like.
What's gonna happen to Red Skies?
I
Yeah.
don't think good things.
Same.
Can't imagine anything
Ooh,
good.
Oh, this looks inviting.
this
What is this?
Lots of
House of
memories.
Memories?
Killjoy?
It's the dude.
It's the
Leave me
him.
alone.
What?
It's the he.
Dance
The he.
floor. Hey, look, a cigarette.
I'm gonna play a song that's a bit more happy. So I think this works. Yeah.
This fits.
Oh, I cannot believe.
Art?
Yeah.
I had to
Art.
finish this morning because a certain something took so long.
Yeah.
Ah,
is.
he looks so good.
Go.
I would like to finish this at one point when I have more time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can love how he always still wears the turtleneck.
I really appreciate his like goatee clip.
New Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh, that's me! Shit!
Oh,
I love New
Franklin looks
Franklin.
cute.
It's
Hold
so
on, I
pretty.
forgot that I had art.
Yeah, you do.
Franklin. Franklin.
Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh,
Long hair. That is
New
so
Franklin.
I love
adorable.
them.
The best part doesn't even show up on the token, it's the pants.
Yeah,
Yep.
the little hearts on the pants are nice.
That's
That's
so
really
good.
good embroidery.
Very good pants.
And the scissor earring. Requested by Westley.
That was my.
I didn't even realize or see that.
We'll get everyone to not show up, so we make her think like she came up with the idea herself.
Yeah. Mr. Sandman has some trauma.
Get him a psychiatrist.
Mr. Sandman has some trauma. Bum,
He's
bum,
gonna
bum,
be a
bum.
gardener too. I just want Mr. Sandman to be the nice gardener boy who shows up occasionally as a nice gardener.
Yeah.
Introduce him.
And now we have the main bitch
Oh,
of the
his eyes.
evening.
Oh my lord.
Wait, Elle was in this?
Of the
Unfortunately,
evening, not of the game.
no.
There she is.
God, this
I
song.
love Red Skies.
And nothing really.
It's very pretty.
And this.
Man, who fucking put a hole in her heart? Heartless bitch.
Duke?
That hole was always there.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's always been there.
Ah, so she's
I
always
blame
been a
her
heartless
original user being a heartless bitch.
bitch.
Yep. So I made her one.
It's fitting.
Here, I can show you Skybike and
Evil
one of
woman?
Oh my god, I
The
want to
most
see her.
one of the most ridiculous stand designs I've ever made, and my god, do I love her.
Oh yeah,
really
plasma
like her.
titties.
Oh my god!
I...
Evil.
Evil
Ah.
woman.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip disrespect.
I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
I love her.
She's got some sharp titties.
I love that you prepared for the bike. Okay, so like she's a great design and all. Wesley, why is this bike perfect? Why is this bike perfect?
Cause alright. I legitimately think there is okay, so
How did you draw it so?
I was on a walk one day after I'd done a few things about the bike. After I'd sketched some stuff and been like, okay, there were some parts that I very notably just practically traced.
Made a
And it
joke
was like,
about it.
something looks wrong about this. And then I'm on my walk, right? Because I get my best ideas on my walks. And I walk
when you're out
past
looking at
this
bikes.
place, and there's 3 motorcycles parked outside.
Do you just take a
So
picture?
I just go up, and I'm standing there for like 5 minutes, just like studying them.
Oh my lord, I love that.
I figured out why it looked wrong at first to me. It was because I made the first part, I made it too high up, so there was nothing actually connecting it.
You're like, this is a great bike.
Yeah, like the details on like the engine and everything.
Super good.
Last train to London.
Can I also say, I offhandedly made a joke about Mr. Sky being like the stand of the bike. Like back in episode 6. I love those. Evie.
Behold the fake Eve.
This looks so goofy.
Yes, it does. I'm never drawing toes again.
There are toes on this? Oh.
There were until I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna have them fade out. And you know what? You know what? It worked for what it was.
Yeah.
And then both of them.
Look at this gremlin.
Oh my god. He gave me full on like Schmeagol vibes.
I really like him.
I want to give FalKKonE a second chance somehow.
I want to cut off. I want to cut off Sebastian's other arm to give him the even FalKKonE arms.
So the way that worked is if you had no suspicions at all and just accepted it, Soul Dracula would have been left in the spirit world. And FalKKonE would have come out instead.
No!
Would you stand defend FalKKonE?
Kind of, but FalKKonE would still have full autonomy and probably never listen to Sebastian and only make his life fucking hell.
We would get a does he listen check.
That would be great.
Man. But also, I really want to see new Seb.
He's
Yeah.
hot.
So much stuff happened today because Sandman damage. I can't wait to use that new crit injury table. Can we shout out Roxy for that? Because fuck, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my god, that crit injury table was awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Look at him.
Man.
Me over here wanting something permanent from the crit injury, me gets flight.
Yeah.
I'll trade you arms.
No, I'm keeping my fucking arms.
I still love the comment of, Westley, this isn't accurate, he has arms.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, I'm
He has arms!
It's so good.
I really better fucking keep that in the video.
Probably gonna.
So the reason that I wanted to draw a new Sebastian is because when I heard, form switch wearable, I had the idea of what if I make it what Eve was wearing?
God, that's awesome.
And when I came up with the trigger thing, the first thing that I thought of was Eve is spending your learning point.
That's so
I really
funny.
appreciate Eve is spending your learning point.
That's a funny line.
Yeah, here's some of the preliminaries.
God.
The bottom right one is the one where I'm like,
I'm glad you went for the Jiangxi like style. I'm really glad.
Yeah, that was per Richard's request, I believe.
Yeah, forever ago, whenever this first he was first being born.
Mm-hmm.
God.
That was a while ago, but
But
here
now-
he is, big form, full form.
Big full form?
big hand.
He looks
Wait,
so
what?
cool.
It didn't load for me.
It didn't load for me.
It loaded for me.
I don't
and
see
love
it. All I see is derp bat.
Hang on. There it is.
Hey!
Took a
Oh
little bit.
my lord.
God.
This is
Fuck.
amazing.
That's
Fucking
so
love that.
cool.
Chris, stop clawing the curtain, damn it.
I love this
And there's the
animated
eye
eye
patch.
catch.
This might
Yeah,
unironically
as
be my
soon as-
favorite stand design so far.
It has all of the elements that I like. It's got vampire. It's got zombie.
Butler.
Got butler.
It has two completely different things, which is butler and like, whatever the fuck it's
Hipster
called.
hat.
And like shoves them together really well.
The
Yeah.
blood rendering is beautiful.
Oh yeah, as soon as I saw that blood rendering, I was like, oh, I have to put
Oh.
Sebastian in the center of that.
God, that's so cool.
Can I talk about Sebastian having 3 A's, an A plus, and 2 E's?
Yeah.
Sebastian
Whatever
One of
is
those E's is
powerful.
potential, so it doesn't even count.
It doesn't even count.
Sebastian's powerful.
Okay, one last thing that I wanted to note though before we move on. So this design for Soldier Act 4 includes several nods to some of the other like more spiritual entities that we've encountered, and I want to see if you can pick apart some of them.
Well, he's got the Jiangshi tablet.
Holding a pen.
Talisman.
Yep, he's holding the pen.
Holding the pen.
The tassels he's got there. Those are a reference to something, I'm sure.
Are we gonna jump immediately to the talisman on his forehead?
Yeah. What does it say?
That literally just says Sol Jiangshi.
Soul Jiangshi, I love it!
What's the one in his hand?
That says absolutely nothing.
Uh,
I didn't worry about it because it was at a weird angle.
His hands are a reference to Kiamaru, I saw that immediately.
Yep, got that one.
Huh. What about the little bead? Would that be a reference to anything that we've seen? Or no?
What other
Spirit
spiritual
beads.
things have we seen?
My only thought is Kaikai-Kitan.
The color is important.
Gold beads.
The color.
Is there somehow a reference to Year of the Cat? My first thought was Year.
Oh,
fuck, Year of the
yeah,
Cat.
Year of the Cat.
Yeah, you right, Cat. You right.
Yeah, that's correct. It's Year of the Cat.
Are the blue
The beads?
tassels a reference to something?
Yes.
I can't figure out what they are. They look familiar, though.
You want me to tell you?
Like Lupin is what I think
It
of.
kind of has that Kaikai-Kitan color of like his tentacles.
Mm.
That's my first thought.
Yeah.
Wesley's correct.
Nice.
Nice.
I thought, when you sent it to me, I was like, ooh, blue. That's an interesting choice.
Is that everything?
There is one more, which is completely incidental. I wasn't even meaning to do, but it
What?
kind
Is
of
it the
works.
hat?
No, it's not the hat.
No, it's not the hat.
I've got no clue.
The hourglass on his
It's
chest?
completely incidental. Taliyah, yes, it's the hourglass.
Yeah.
What's that a reference to?
The red writing, the sea salt, the timer that Yoda was given, that sort of thing. That was completely on accident.
That's
It's meant to be
interesting.
kind of like he's like a blood bag underneath.
That's cool.
I saw the Kiamaru thing immediately, and I was just like, that's interesting. I wonder if he did that on purpose. Because I love the way he did Kiamaru's
I only
hands.
saw the pen.
I didn't even see the pen until you pointed it out, if I'm gonna be honest.
The pen was one of the first things I saw whenever like the thing showed
Wow,
up.
who thought Tally saw Kiamaru first and I saw Eve first. The two things that we
We draw,
designed.
yeah,
for the
yeah.
fucking
Well, that's how you know
plot.
it's a good reference. If artist to
Yeah,
artist, you can
exactly.
see it immediately.
Yeah.
But I was figuring it'd be very cool to kind of integrate little aspects of Sebastian's experiences.
Yeah, I love that.
So cool.
God.
Is everyone ready for the main
No,
event?
I'm Richard. You're ready.
Oh my god.
This guy!
So okay, the
Yes.
first time I saw
What the
that, I was just
fuck?
like, "What the fuck is Mike doing here?"
Okay.
He's
What is
Sand
this
cowboy.
about?
This is my it's my favorite at least. I don't know about Duncan, but it's my.
Oh no, it's my favorite too.
Cool. It's both of our favorite thing that was on the random stand table.
What is it? What does it do?
This is Big Iron.
Yep.
Oh, good.
What's
Just a big
what?
cowboy.
Duncan, you came up with the power. You go ahead. and
Do we wish to tell them what Big Iron does?
I wanna know.
I mean, I think the phrasing is golden.
Will it
Okay.
ever go up again?
So, probably not.
Yeah.
You
Probably
tried
not.
for this
Probably
one-off
not.
joke that wasn't even, like, actively, like, went against the scene you showed up in.
He took his hat.
There
and
was no
walked
payoff,
away.
which I'm bummed about. So,
Yeah.
I guess I'll share it.
Yeah.
So the one rule of Big Iron: do not challenge him. He will always win.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait. But what if the challenge is to lose?
Already has you beat.
The exact wording that Duncan wrote is dust and sand, swirl into the form of a colossal cowboy. Don't challenge this cowboy. He always wins. I read and was like, what?
That's fucking
always
hilarious.
And then he walked away and was never seen again.
He walked away off into the sunset like all
Just kind of
cowboys.
amoeba. Just kind of like amoeba through the holes.
And he won in our hearts.
Yep.
With a big iron on his hip.
This is gonna be like the bottom of the barrel scraps on the wiki, you know? Just like...
We have the red sound of silence.
It's sure
What's
is
this guy's
red.
deal?
Wait, aren't the wings like a little like
Shattered, yeah.
Yeah.
fucky?
Oh, fucky
Fucky
wucky.
A little offset.
The wheel wings are wheel fucky wucky.
His little wings are fucky wucky.
God.
Help.
What's Red Skies' word?
Goodbye.
Was it,
It was
goodbye? I
goodbye.
think it was goodbye.
Everyone, Killian.
Look at all that
He
space.
looks so small.
I'm very happy with this art, guys.
He looks real good.
There's a little patch on him. It says kill.
It's just so goofy.
I love the little clipboard.
You gotta know, there were little sound of silences in his room on like a sewing machine, just knitting it in very carefully, making his custom printed kill lab coat.
I just
Westley.
love he's got like a little clipboard just, and he makes a check mark.
Yep, and falling over in excruciating pain. That's run of the mill. That's common. Wesley, I love how your son treatment of Killian like he's a little kid showing up in like a custom raincoat.
It's just like,
Look at him, he's got a little patch on him.
Alright, now who wants to talk about a worm?
It's a Nick.
I want to talk about worms.
I mean, so if you've got worms, you should
We'll
probably
talk
go see a
about it.
doctor, but
This
not this doctor.
Thing. Good lord. Yeah, that's Seven Devils, alright. Look at the background. So is that actually Wrath? That's
Yeah.
probably Wrath. It just makes the most sense for Red Skies to be Wrath.
I'm just looking at the details.
It's
here.
so fucking
just love-
cool.
I just love the stop hand in the background.
I really want to
And,
know why
the
the fuck he pulled it
barrel
out
of
of
the gun.
himself. Like it was like, incubating in him or some shit.
That would make
I don't.
that would be interesting.
And there's like barbed wire wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Oh, Frelish. Jesus Christ, that's cool.
Oh, guys, the barbarian went into her eye. Fuck.
You know, here's a
Oof.
random thought. What if he needs to do something like that in order to turn one of the sounds of silences into a perfect by design thingy?
It's got something to do with that. I just don't get where this comes from.
I don't get where it's going.
It doesn't thematically fit Killian at all, so it's gotta be from somewhere else, right?
I have no
Like he
idea.
took it from
Come on,
something
Joe.
and then incubated it himself somehow. I don't know. It's weird.
By the way, I practiced the sound of Killian like pulling it out for like half an hour over the past
Yeah, it was
week.
nasty.
Randomly. Yeah.
I will say, just with how
Seems
painful
fucking
it
awful. It
seemed
was
for
great.
Killian, it
Mhm.
might be from him. Like
Like
he's
True.
pulling out,
take
like,
an aspect of himself.
possibly.
Maybe.
This is how it manifests.
Didn't we theorize that he could do something like that with how Perfect by Design was working?
He has the ability to take parts of souls apart.
Yeah, and the
What's
barbed
to say
wire.
he can't do that to himself?
Oh, I have an
Wants to
idea.
say it wouldn't change how it looks too, I guess. So-
Oh god, wait.
The barbed wire is kind of like what I imagine like the string that connects like a soul would be like. So maybe this is part of Killian's soul.
Ooh.
What if it was part of the Red Skies Sound of Silence? Hence why she fucking vanished and the Sound of Silence got red eyes.
He pulled it out of himself, though. Wouldn't you
True,
think you'd
but,
have
like-
to have pulled it out of the other one, if that would have been the case?
Is this what's been like being harvested from all the people back at Back in the facility,
Brandon?
back at
Maybe it
by the
was.
Dust Division. What the
Maybe
fuck
it was
called?
incubating there somehow.
Yeah, and that's why the people had the holes in their bodies.
Yeah, maybe.
Through the chest.
Maybe this
Like
is the
something
chest
burst out.
burster. Actually, that's a good idea. If it is a stand that burst out of them, right? And Killian can merge stands together. He basically could have like stand pockets, if you will, or he could put
Where he
another
just
stand
merges
inside of
it-
him with his
Yeah,
soul
just merge
ability. Oh, it's fucked. But like, I guess he doesn't want them. Oh, and that would
With
explain why he
himself.
was like,
Um,
kill it, because the way to like combine with Wrath would be to destroy it. So maybe the way you combine with these is just display the type of the devil. So like Howard ate his, for example,
Eat.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you'd do for Sloth.
Do nothing.
Just do nothing. Yeah, fair.
Just do nothing.
L would have had to. You know, I don't want to think about that one actually. Yeah, I really don't want to think about that
Never
one.
mind.
I really don't want to think about that one actually.
Hey guys, there's one other thing.
let's move
Look,
on.
Titan screen. Callie, you have to keep that
Okay,
entire
I
thing
will.
in the video.
Share the burden.
Add in a joke before we go about, hey, haha, Westley, hey, you did a session in one episode.
Laser tits.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to
I'm
all take
looking
our pants off.
disrespectfully at that woman.
I'm
Yeah,
looking.
same.
I'm just looking. That's all.
Look, I made it look like her jacket is open for a fucking reason.